Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is the last episode of the year because we're not gonna finish up another episode by then.
It's crazy how fast
Crazy.
it goes
It really is. That's Aaron. That one's Leon.
2024.
That's Devon. And finally, we got Pele, who hasn't said anything yet.
I'm sick.
Every time.
He's dying.
He's always dying.
by. You gotta start taking vitamin C tablets.
For real.
I do. It still fails.
Damn.
Take
more.
higher dosage.
Take more.
Just down them every day. Down a bottle.
Not a
Probably not
bottle
that good,
every day.
'cause it's like the I don't know what the opposite of scurvy is, but you might get that.
I mean, I know I can get ulcers with too much vitamin C.
On average, I take about 6, and then some.
What am I thinking of? There was something where it's like this dude overdosed on vitamins and he was just like, he became super healthy. Like, it was something. It was a bit from something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's gonna bother me.
Healthy, man.
Homie turned
Took
gold.
some
He looked like
fucking
Superman
Centrum.
1 million because he took too much.
That sounds like
took
a
too much
Futurama
vitamins.
joke. I don't know why. It feels like a Futurama
Jesus.
Yeah,
joke.
honestly. But yeah, we're here. We're doing stuff. Let's start off with how has this year treated you guys?
Let's go first.
I'll go first. This year treated me pretty cool. Spent a whole year working this job with kids, so pretty fun. Taking summer off, vibing. It's
I'm sure
pretty
that was
cool.
nice.
It was ups and downs. It's taught me a lot about like how kids are and how they
Patience.
think and
Patience.
Devon will come back and he'll be like, "Hey, want to hear some stories about work today?" And he'll drop some of the funniest shit I've ever heard in my entire life about like what these kids did and like what they'll say, because they will
Like-
say the most just absolute like unhinged
Out of
shit.
pocket.
And like they'll be like
They
they
don't
don't
even
even
know.
know exactly.
They don't understand.
They don't even know about 9/11.
They really
I mean,
don't.
yeah,
They're
of course they
babies.
would think
We
about that.
gotta like prevent them from knowing until they're older, so their life is.
They don't know about Hitler and shit. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy to me. I always think about that.
They don't know who Osama bin Laden is. They don't know that
That's
fucker got
crazy.
dumped in the ocean. You know, it's like wild.
Just like Megatron.
He's right there with Megatron.
Yeah,
They're gonna combine.
They really
bro.
did.
They're gonna come back as a
Did
super
they,
threat.
was that a Bin Laden reference? Dropping his ass in the ocean.
Maybe. No, because those movies predate.
Did they predate
Those
it?
movies
Wait,
predate.
that means they
They predate
predicted
Bin
it.
Laden.
Holy shit! They predicted. The Transformers movies predicted
predicted
Bin
Bin
Laden in the
Laden.
ocean. Can we talk about that? On like, is that okay?
I'm pretty sure we can.
They
just
found it. It's
predate,
old
right?
news at this
Whatever.
point. Doesn't
Anyways,
matter.
the kids. I'm glad they don't know about that
Spoilers.
shit. Bad thing.
Also, like, even if they wanted to find his body, good luck. It's in the ocean, like, right?
They found Megatrons. That's bullshit.
I mean, that's fair.
Granted, though, they found it with giant robots who swam to the very bottom of the fucking trench. So
And scanned for his
If I
ass.
remember,
They just
if I
Yeah.
remember
Hope we don't
correctly,
have
like
that.
within the last year, they did find like an actual like ship, like a boat that was like exploring the Arctic in like the fucking early 19th, like the 19th century, and like it went down over an area, and like it was found this year, like intact in the ocean,
Damn.
and they were like, wait, what the fuck? People were like
What
freaking out.
happened?
People were freaking out over it because it's like finding that shit's actually rare. We got lucky with the Titanic.
Yep.
real.
One like cool but also same time depressing factoid was someone took a picture of the bottom Mariana Trench, the deepest point in the ocean, and one that picture was a fucking plastic bottle.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
in the deepest parts of the ocean, there's just one plastic bottle.
I mean, it's
Yep.
litters
So-
reaching
It's
everywhere.
It's crazy that it got there. It's wild.
Yep.
Anyways, Devon,
But that's also depends like oh wow, we really don't give a shit about our planet.
what you,
Just the idea
what
that
else you
somehow
got?
it got down there.
Well, I was gonna say this year has been very good for me. I learned a lot, and I actually really like this year. It was fun. I'll say this is one of my break years of me trying to like figure out my life. But 2025, I feel like it's gonna be a better year for me
That's fair.
because I cannot work with these kids anymore. Because they think I'm one of the best workers because niggas cannot do their jobs. It's so easy to do, but niggas cannot do it.
People just don't
Like,
won't be
you're
working. Wasn't there
They be
that
saying
one
you're
one
like-
chick that joined and within like the week of her like working there, she got phones banned for everybody
fucked up
because
everything.
like she was.
Oh
looking
yeah,
at
that was
phones.
Yeah.
crazy.
I was like, damn, it'd be like that, man. That happened at one of my jobs too. Like everybody, they're like, you can have your phone at your, that way if you want to listen to music or whatever at your desk, you can do it. A month later, they were like, no, you can't do that anymore. You got to put your phones in your lockers. And I was like, fuck, no. All of my idle games that I would play in the background of doing shit, no.
It just helped me
little
get by
funny.
through the time, not like this.
I'll just say a little funnier story again. Like, she got caught in the bathroom, like, smoke. There was, like, smoke in the bathroom. Everybody said it was her. She said, no, it wasn't me. And people believed her. But they're like, okay, we don't know who smoked. We thought it was her, but she said it wasn't her, so it's not going to be her.
Lies.
But
Lies.
no, they're lying. What the fuck is that? Anyway, so we have to now sign up for the bathroom now. We're like, everybody come up the front and make sure you see that.
Who the fucking school bathroom teacher? Like, it's crazy.
As a
'cause it's
teacher,
not-
that's stupid.
It's not like you can even blame the kids. Like, if you were like in high school, you could say, "I maybe some kids were like hotboxing."
Might
up
be
the
some
back,
kids, who knows,
And
yeah,
you can
like-
like feasibly believe that. But like where Devon works, it's just literally children so young they do not understand the concept of getting high. So like you just know,
Like,
you know
This doesn't make any
adults,
sense.
You know, so it's
No,
like
one
It
of those
can
children
only
sound
be
like
an
this.
adult. Yeah,
I walked in
exactly.
there.
fucking kids with the fucking cigars.
I'm in 4th grade.
You damn kids.
Smoking. You know, back in my day, being a child was pretty good.
That actually gave me.
She
I had
also
a
got-
terrifying mental image with that voice. That was like the old like I just
You're
like
welcome.
a child smoking. But
You're
like, I
welcome.
pictured, like a child with one of those like you know like when old people smoke a lot that they have to get a hole in their throat and they have to like breathe through that hole.
Yeah.
Like a young
Yeah.
child
Yeah,
with that. Like,
like a
like,
child
yeah,
with
with,
that,
like, with
that's
the,
kinda
but
cool.
like with the cigarette smoke,
With the voice box
cigarette
and everything?
smoking it through
Hey,
the
kid,
hole.
do
You
that
know what I
cigarette.
mean? Like that
Yeah.
way we do. I had that image and it made me so sad.
Mom,
Hey, sometimes they get them really young.
All it does is remind me of like Thero's rendition of Rouge the Bat.
Yes. Yes.
I forgot to say the reason why she didn't get caught. They had her on camera grinding up
No
something.
way! They cut her
Bro.
on camera.
Grinding up something, and later that day, she like the email like, "Hey, we caught you on camera." Blah blah blah. She's like, she emailed them back like, "I was grinding up tea in my hand
What up?
at like
What a
2:45."
lie!
Liar.
Wow, that's crazy.
Did they buy that? They didn't buy that, did they?
Show me the
They
grinder
clearly
you
did.
used to
No,
grind up
she-
your tea.
No, she's using her hands. It's to grind up
No
tea
one
in her
grinds up
hands.
tea with their fucking hands.
That's not how it works.
I mean, maybe it was like really loose tea.
And, like, the
actually.
mi-
I'm not a tea drinker. I'm a coffee guy.
I guess.
No, I'm gonna let you know that right
And,
now. You do not grind
Leon.
tea.
No, no, you
Leon, you're the tea guy.
You don't use your fucking hands.
not.
I can tell you that right now. No.
I feel like she's went to like the supermarket because the next day she's came with tea. that she
What
was
a
like,
fucking
I grinded this up. It's like I was doing this yesterday and I wasn't
He's
weed.
capping.
What you?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Do
just
it. I'm
fun
like, yeah, go ahead,
experiences.
grind it up in your hands. Do it. Do it in your hands.
I just love.
Do it in your hands without the
I just-
grinder that obviously has the weed in it. Do it.
How into tea culture are you that you fucking grind up like the tea?
First off, anybody that's into tea culture doesn't grind it up with their fucking hands. There's the little bowl,
Oh,
the medicine
I don't
bowl.
know, Amani.
No,
To
no.
grind
I'm
it?
telling you right now,
You know,
it's the little medicine bowl that you could use
Yeah,
to grind that up
you
with the
can use
little
the mortar and pestle, but you don't need to grind up
Yes.
tea. You don't grind up tea because the more you grind it up,
don't.
you like release all of the actual like you break it up a little bit and then you put it into something else to put it in the hot
You don't
water
need to
steep
grind
it.
tea.
put it in the
Oh,
water.
that's
steep
what
it.
she,
It's
that.
You-
That's
you
what
don't
she
need
was
to
doing.
grind it 'cause it's you steep
You
it.
steep it. You
Maybe-
don't,
But like
need
you
to
don't
grind
need to
it.
grind it because if you grind it up, then it just becomes a bunch of loose. You need it. What? The more that I think about
You
it,
have
the
to
more
make it worse
it
to drink
You need
because
it
you don't
to
want the
be-
particulates
That's what I'm
in
saying.
the tea.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Me and Daquan was just running this back and forth like this does not make no fucking sense.
The
they
more you
can't
think
prove
about it, the
anything,
less
so
it
that's
makes
not-
sense.
Like
but
actually,
they can't prove
you
anything
break
there,
off.
so
I've
thus,
seen videos of people making like they'll get like the ball, like bags of tea where it's like all together, and they won't grind it. They break off a piece of it and then kind of break it up a tiny bit, but they leave it relatively consolidated because you have to leave it in hot water. So it doesn't get like what?
And you don't want it
I'm
to
just
fall apart. Yeah,
that's
you want it to
that
be in
just
a,
doesn't
a
work.
enclosed thing that lets water filter through it, like a tea bag or like the little.
Little like little
forgot what they're called.
little steel,
Yeah,
like the little
stainless steel
cylinders.
ones.
Yeah, little
Steel-
steel.
steel-
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A little stainless
Steel
steel ones that
colander
you put it
thing.
Yeah,
inside.
I know what you're talking about. Like that's what I've seen, and that's crazy, dude. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, that was one of my top.
It's gonna be
sources to
my
hear that.
excuse
just wanna-
if I ever am like grinding weed. I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing over there?" I'm making tea.
Well, I'm grinding tea.
I'm making tea.
Making tea, bro, Getting my tea leaves together.
Next time I hear Aaron grinding something like, "You're making a tea over there,
Making
bud?"
tea, buddy. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Make a tea.
And
That's
again,
insane.
No, the
That's
reverse
funny
one,
as shit, dude.
I'm making weed. That's what it'll be since I'm the teacher.
It is
I'm
one of the
making
easiest
weed.
jobs. I understand people still fuck this up, but it's whatever. If the kid is like stronger than you, if the kid something mean to you, the kid.
Yeah.
Who
It's a
cares?
fucking child. Of
I will
course.
say,
Yeah.
I
Every
always
kid-
think of shout out to that one kid that like straight up was like Davon, Mr. Davon move, and then he pushed you out of the way, and then he proceeded to throw up everywhere, and then he moved you out of the way first. I don't know why. That's like always like what a ghost.
Yeah, no, that one's sweet. That
consider
one's
it
kind of
good.
sweet. I don't know what that is. It was like
Yeah,
that
what
guy's a
kind
goat.
Not-
At least he told you to get out of the way before he just
Exactly. He
puked
was
all
so
over
nice
you.
enough to do like, hey, stand over here, and then like make sure it doesn't get on you.
Goated child.
And
Alright.
the other kid would have just thrown up
Who
on
else?
Wait.
any other kid would probably just do it right there.
The one thing about kids, like, spit in your face sometimes. Don't even get mad at that.
We
That's all
also
I
have to
gotta say.
preface that Devon does not work. He works in a school that I believe you work specifically with kids that have developmental
Yeah,
special
yeah,
needs.
Special needs.
So like,
yeah.
maybe not like
Yeah.
the average child necessarily.
The average child was not.
Yeah, definitely not the average.
But you know, it does
Yeah.
teach a good amount of like restraint and like patience because you can't
Yeah,
you
Okay.
can't hold a
Kids are
grudge
crazy.
against these kids because they're legitimate
Couldn't do it.
children.
Yeah.
could not do it.
Anything.
You know, one of those kids, because they're special, one of those kids who were smoking the weed in that bathroom, you know? Just
They had the special.
maybe.
They had special needs.
Yeah,
Maybe their needs was the
Special
weed.
needs.
it was, exactly.
I don't.
I'll write that
I
down
don't
on
think
my
any
paper.
doctor can preference like cloma for an 8-year-old.
What are your any
Especially
special
since, like,
needs?
if-
I require marijuana.
Yeah, especially since like if your brain is still developing, marijuana is really bad for you.
Nah,
Yeah, no shit.
They say
Like-
pass that shit.
Oh yeah, like smoking.
But yeah,
Smoking
yeah.
is horrible.
Cigarettes, cigars.
The only time it's ever like because I know that people use them for like epilepsies. Like if their kids suffer from epilepsies a lot, then like they'll put like
Yeah, but they wouldn't have them.
no. They put
It's
marijuana.
usually,
They
like,
use they
added.
distill it in oil. They make marijuana
Oil,
oil.
yeah.
And
Okay,
different
they
oils,
like
yeah.
the CBD
they
oils and
put
stuff
they
like
use
that.
they
That
use
makes sense.
CBD oil and they put it on the like the palm like the bottom of your feet is what like I saw like a
Really?
yeah the soles of your feet absorb things really fast. It's why you should never walk barefoot through dirty shit because you will get sick faster because your feet.
Oh, it's
absorb
crazy. There's
stuff.
so many people
Yeah.
that do that.
Don't. I'm telling you right. Eventually, your feet get harder and calloused if you walk around barefoot.
Yeah, they'll
That's what
callous up
happens.
so they don't
but
do that,
Your
but
skin
yeah.
of your feet absorbs things very fast, just like the palms of your hands. They absorb things much faster than the rest of your skin. So like they put it there, and like it was a video of because like I think the whole thing was like the family had like been looking for some way like some cure for it because their son was like 9 or 10 and had like these insanely massive just full on
Epileptic
seizures.
seizures.
And they were starting to get scared because like he was hurting himself and it was harder to like protect him and like make sure he didn't hurt himself. And they did every medicine they could find that was legal. And then at one point, the dad, like one of his friends, was like, "Hey, I can get you marijuana oil and CBD oil. You can put it like apparently like helped like a drop. People used it for Alzheimer's and stuff like that, but it wasn't legal. So like the dad couldn't find it, and then he started buying it. Like going like he would like I think he would drive to a state where it was legal, buy the CBD oil, and then bring it back. And then like he would have to risk the chance of like getting arrested for getting it because he needed it for his son. But it was like on video, it was insane. He was like mid seizure. The kid was like mid seizure. He was tightening up. You could see like his whole chest and like everything starting to
And they
convulse.
put the oil on
The
him.
dad like grabs his foot, like puts it on there, and then put one drop in his mouth. And then like 10 minutes later, the kid's like genuinely like you can see him like breathing and like relaxing, and it's like damn. That's crazy. Like 10 minutes later,
That's
Yeah.
wild.
no
And I've
medicine
seen
they've
the adult
given has
people.
worked, but that worked. And like the fact that it's
I've
illegal is like
seen-
damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But like,
It's wild.
Yeah, I seen videos over that adult patients just have it and helps them significantly afterwards as well. So
I know CBD helps a lot with people that have Alzheimer's and a lot of that stuff because it helps soothe your muscles. I know if you have Parkinson's, apparently Parkinson's CBD is great for
lot.
Parkinson's.
Yep.
It's because like your neurons are like shooting incorrectly, and that helps coat the neurons, if I'm not mistaken. And like the cannabinoids help make your neurons shoot more effectively, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the exact science behind it because I don't study that, but I know that it like medically it does have a lot of like the cannabinoids do a lot to like help with neuron stuff and everything, which is actually really interesting. Very
Alright.
nice, you know.
But what about you, Aaron?
This
How's this
year has been pretty good, honestly. Busy as hell. Another year uni. We're working our way through it. Trying to be a dentist, you know, be like that.
I get there.
But it's been pretty good. I was able to this year, see my very close friends that I have not seen for a very long time. They came down here to visit me. Some, Will, Elizabeth, and Sean and Scott and them. They came down here and it was very nice. And I've been able to see my girlfriend, thankfully, and everything. And hopefully you fuckers soon. And you just fucking come down here. All right.
One day.
Get your fucking passports. Flights aren't that expensive comparatively to other places. That's all I'm saying. All right.
I gotta renew my passport first.
Yeah, do that. It costs like $200.
I would have thought that you of all people would have had yours like always active, Bailey.
I don't travel that much.
But
Plus, it's just been like COVID, not to mention money, because renewing a passport is
it's like $200. Yeah, people forget that.
Ugh.
But it's been good. Thankfully, I've been very lucky to just be able to kind of go day by day.
Yeah, I get that. All right, Leon, you're next.
For me, it's mostly just been average. It hasn't really anything been exciting for me, at least. I'd say more exciting just for family, if anything. Was it this year? I think it was this year.
It's all blurring together.
That I found out I had a new uncle. So that was a fun time. Keyword, I think it could have been.
Is it like a
last
long
year.
lost brother of your parents?
Yeah. My grandfather is known to be a player.
Oh no!
Hey.
Oh no way! Your grandpa. You have a story like my granddad.
You got Josuke.
Wait, you have an uncle like my. I have an aunt that's the exact same way. No way.
No, yeah. He.
How old are they? Are they young?
No, well, there is one technically, but I knew about him for quite a while.
You got
This
Josuke,
one, on
bro.
the other hand, he was a fling with I think a secretary, possibly.
No way.
And originally,
Actually, my bad.
he
Not
wanted
Josuke.
to-
Jotaro.
Yeah, Joro.
Originally, he wanted to take care of the child, be in his life and everything, but the woman didn't want that. She was married and everything, and she wanted to just kind of
Dang, that's crazy.
keep it on the down low and pass the child off to be his husband's.
Oh.
And it worked for the most part. They believed.
I don't
it,
know if
or
that
it was-
counts as keeping it on the down low, but yeah, yes, that works.
Yeah.
No,
And
I
then
wouldn't suggest it.
he never knew what his actual father's name was until like the day of on her deathbed. And then next thing they knew, he tried out I think it was 23andMe on Ancestry.com and found out, hey, he has extended family up in Virginia. So
Dude, 20
Took that to her grave. That's crazy. She like whispered in his ear, "Your father's name is." I'm like, what?
apparently, she said his name one time, but cut it off immediately before,
Bruh.
but then
Yeah.
actually confessed on her deathbed. Yeah. So
That's crazy. That's some movie shit. That's what that is.
well, yeah, the whole time that it's a whole movie shit. He wasn't
was
saying,
that,
"Oh yeah."
so
this is
he's like a grown man now, basically.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a grown man.
Never mind. It's
I
not.
believe-
It's not as much like I thought as mine. Never mind. It's not.
He
as,
is the third. I think the third oldest out of the 7
Dang.
that I have uncles.
Wait. So was it before
Um,
your granddad was married to your
Damn,
grandma that he had
uncles.
him? Or was he?
Oh
married?
no, my grandma didn't marry him.
Oh,
My mom
okay.
is a product
Oh, I see.
of a
Yeah.
Like you said, my
to-
grandfather,
correctly.
known player.
I understand. I
Like
wasn't
he
familiar.
had some wild times in college.
I understand.
So
How many kids does your grandfather have?
my
Seven,
grandfather had 1 daughter and 7 boys. 8
Jesus
boys.
Christ.
About that.
Known player.
My-
He also
my mom
needed
is
to
the
learn how to
oldest.
wrap it up, but you know.
My mom is the oldest out of the 8, and then he had his second wife, or the first wife technically, and she spawned off six of them or 6 of them, I think it is.
Spawned off.
Yeah, 6 of them, and
Okay.
then during that time, my
Still kinda
uncle
wild.
from the secretary, I believe, and then after that, when he was far older and he had his 3rd wife, I believe, he then had a fling with someone else,
Jesus.
Bro.
and this uncle is like the same age as I am.
That's wild.
I think
Those are always crazy stories when like they get revealed. It's honestly insane, bro.
Yeah. You're over here looking at your grandpa and be like, Grandpa, really? The same age when you became a grandpa? You're still doing it? Still?
Hey, some
he
people
was
keep doing
active.
it.
You
He's,
an
he's,
active
he's
man.
an active man.
He was like, I'll never stop, kid.
He actually was kind of proud when he found out that he knocked
Oh,
out
yeah, of
someone
course.
else
He's
at
like, I
his age.
still got it. I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
what?
That's exactly what it was. He's like, I still got that. Yeah.
Men can have kids into their freaking 90s or older, man. They just
I mean,
don't.
yeah, but that doesn't mean that you achieve it, right? Like, you care.
That's a little bit of my little thing on that one. But yeah, found out I had a new uncle and everything. So
Same age as you.
It starts getting real difficult after a certain point, if I'm not mistaken.
Depends. Like I'm saying, my grandpa was like entering his 70s
Fuck.
when he cheated on my grandma. Like no, he was not entering his 70s. He was
Damn.
like in his 70s, like in them, with like a woman who was like 29. And I have a fucking aunt technically who's like 13 years old now. I think some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. So that's just wild, man. It's insane.
Yeah, you also.
Old ass man. I was like, God damn, bro. I was like, what
Damn,
the
bro.
fuck?
no, if I remember,
Everybody's
correctly,
just
I
looking
think
at Granddad being like, really? Another one?
Honestly, it's kind of insane.
Now I
'cause,
think
like,
about
now?
it. I think it was
the idea
actually
of like a
last
family
year.
of who's like I think the youngest was my aunt who was like in her 40s, finding out you have like a 9-year-old little sister. You know what I mean? It's probably fucking.
It's kind of
insane.
crazy. You're like, fucking, what?
It's like, huh? Run that one by me again, please.
Man, you guys just going at it. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that. Apparently. I mean,
It's an actual problem in.
people get horny too.
It's a problem in nursing homes, stuff like that, like for old people. I'm not even kidding. There's like an
No, you
there's-
said that one before, and
there's a-
I do laugh at that every
there's
time.
an STD
Especially
epidemic.
the
There's
STDs.
an STD epidemic in like nursing homes. usually, 'cause they'll just
That's
when
crazy.
they'll just fuck.
homes.
Oh, fuck.
They just fuck around.
Like,
That's
no,
what they
exactly. They'll just fuck. Like that's like what they'll do, and
Yeah.
like
Like rarely
They
it'll
won't get
lead to a
checked 'cause they don't
pregnancy,
give a
but
fuck
it's
'cause they're
definitely a lot of disease.
It's like, why-
Definitely should be
Like,
tested
why would
before
I
they
care?
get
Because
it.
yeah, because why they would care?
like oh, you have syphilis. How long
I
is
also
it
know
gonna take you to kill me?
protection.
Oh, like 15, 20 years. I have 5 years.
Oh,
To
I'll be-
live.
I won't
don't
have-
care.
I'm
I'll
not
be
five.
I'll be fine. I won't live that
Give it
long.
to me.
Give it to me. It's crazy.
But no, yeah, it's just been pretty average aside from that. Again, I'm blurring upon when that meeting actually happened. It could have been the year before. So, but that's pretty much really it. I didn't really have anything really bombastic. Just it's
That's
been
fair.
an average year. Although I do want to do some more self finding and progression. So that's the plan going on forward and such. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, I would say
That's
during
fair.
mine, I guess I've had my cat for a year now, so like it's a nice little year of having.
Oh
a cat.
yeah, little baby.
Oh yeah, little
It's
guy.
good ramble time. All right, Pele, you'll go.
My year was pretty much, I would say, fairly shit. In terms of general experience, just uneven experience with just work, life, entertainment. For the most part, just doing the same stuff as I usually do, trying to get that changed up so I can actually enjoy things a little bit more. Definitely will say more on the negative side of things because of my fucking car situation. Yeah, that thing broke down on me 3 times this year alone. I'm still irked by that, but thankfully I got a new one. Now I just have to start paying that one off, which like it's more of a necessity than a grant because like thank God I got a new car, but I had to get a new car versus I wanted to get a new car.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the bad side of things. But overall, though, it's the car I have right now. It's great. I love it. It's drives pretty well. So that's one good blessing. I guess like a early Christmas gift to myself, really.
Yeah.
Gaming wise, I would say definitely enjoyable. A lot of Warhammer stuff. Me and
Don't
Aaron,
worry, we'll get to that. We'll get
yeah,
to that.
experienced quite a bit of stuff over the time frame. Movies, Nothing too notable, I would say. Relationship status is still single. Don't know when that's gonna end. Really, not really searching for anybody in the meantime. Family wise, my sister's getting married next year, so that's gonna be
Nice.
interesting. Seeing a new brother-in-law involved with it.
Congratulations.
He's fine. He's cool.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Congratulations.
He's not a bastard. He has a well-paying job, and he works at Honda Jet, and he's a pretty nice guy. So I'm not concerned for my sister in the long run.
Okay.
I'm-
Okay. Thank God.
yeah. So no, she is perfectly set. Yeah, but me beyond that, just trying to looks forward more towards this new year with getting my finances more straight and definitely improving my health. One really good thing I'm looking forward to. I'm going to Vegas next year. So
Nice.
Vegas.
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 Yeah,
my
you
brother.
mentioned that.
Yep. Going to Vegas
for
is going to be
Vegas.
lit. I have 3 goals. 1, not to get hitched. 2, make some money off the trip. And 3, just enjoy myself.
That's fair.
I don't want to come back with a wife or a husband.
He's gonna fail at least one of them.
He probably
I
will.
hope it's not the first one, at
Hopefully,
least.
it's not the first one.
We'll see. That technically is not the worst one that could be.
Don't want to deal with the legal troubles for it because I don't want to. If it's not if not a prenup involved with it, I'm not wanting to share my finances with a complete
I
stranger.
doubt that you're gonna lose that much from a Vegas wedding. I don't even think there'll be a prenup with a Vegas wedding. I'm not. Gonna lie, bro.
That's the thing. I want a prenup, so this way it doesn't end up like that.
True, but yeah, either way,
Yeah.
I think in many cases Vegas weddings don't end up with people taking half. It's usually like, yeah, this was a mistake. I think we can both agree that this wasn't supposed to happen.
Example.
Yeah. But yeah, nah, it'll probably be fine.
I'm
Emphasis on
definitely
the
enjoying myself
probably.
at the very least. So that's my tertiary goal. If I don't enjoy myself in Vegas, I'm doing something wrong.
That's what I'm saying. You're probably gonna enjoy yourself. Maybe you'll
Yeah.
come back with a wife. That'll be funny.
That'll be funny. And I'm
It's
hopefully
like,
at least
so I failed at one of the objectives. It's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I'm technically married.
I'm married.
Hey, shit happens.
Shit
man.
happens in Vegas. I got so plastered drunk I ended up taking their name instead.
The question is, does it stay? The question is, does it stay in Vegas? And if he comes back with a new last name, it does not. It does
Nope.
not stay in Vegas at all.
Nope.
She could post it on the internet.
For real.
Oh yeah. But that's pretty much been my would say year. My year up, I believe.
You've been,
mean-
you've been my brother.
It's pretty mid. Probably more on the negative side, but mid for the most part. Genuinely. It's like,
I can definitely say like things out of control definitely made the year more tarnished.
yeah, just a lot of stuff just happening in general. A lot of changes. Even with the podcast, just stuff changing. So I mean, changes aren't inherently bad, so I don't want to say that they're like bad,
There's a lot going on.
but obviously, just a lot. So that's been taking some time to get used to, getting to new things, getting used to new jobs, used to new scheduling, used to new areas to live in.
You moved, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like it borders on the negative, but like it's not crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, But for the most part, I'll chill with it. It's just go with the flow. It's a vibe. But I guess we'll get into a more cheerier topic, which is now because we have to do this. Let's talk about some video games that we been playing this year, predominantly ones that like came out this year.
Sir.
We need nominations because, well, technically we're gonna do Game of the Year after the year ends, but we do need to know what we're gonna be putting up. So let's do some nominations. Let's figure that out.
Concord.
Shut up.
That's getting nominated for like
That's
the
a
worst.
Razzie. Gotta be like a Razzie.
Grocery store simulator.
We played quite a
That
bit
did
of
come out.
grocery store simulator. Like honestly,
That's true.
Marvel
Came out
Rivals.
this year.
Marvel Rivals definitely is going to be on that
That
list.
shit trash.
Helldivers.
How
need to
you
be on that
like?
list. Helldivers need to be on that list.
Helldivers.
Wait, Helldivers
Two.
came out this year?
Yeah, it came out this year.
It did. Yeah, it did.
Helldivers
Helldivers
2.
too.
Space Marine
Yeah,
2.
came out this. Space Marine for sure. Yep.
Space Marine.
Stellar Blade.
That's another one. Stellar Blade's getting on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Silent Hill 2.
What came out, actually?
Silent Hill 2. Okay. Your opinion on my Silent Hill 2 remake. Should that count or nah?
Okay, so here's the weird part about doing remakes, because I felt this way the last time we said it, but like it also feels like certain ones are different enough. Silent Hill 2 is, and this is how I felt about when we did Resident
Dead
Evil,
Space and
like
Resident
the
Evil.
Resident Evil, because Dead Space, no, right? Dead Space isn't different enough.
Yeah.
But both Resident Evil, like 2, I actually don't think 4 is that. It's different, but it's not that
It's
much. Different.
not that different, honestly.
Yeah. So if we were talking about Resident Evil 2 or 3, I would have been like, these count as completely different games. Silent Hill is
Black
one of those
Myth
ones
Wukong.
I'm like, these count as completely different games. Black Myth Wukong is also going to go on there too.
Sonic Shadow Generation.
Talking about good games, right?
Yeah, good games.
Yeah.
We're talking about good
We
games.
are, but you can also put some for like the worst because that's going to be a
I
category.
can
also.
say
Star Wars
I can vote
Outlaws
for Shadow
exists.
Generations half because again
We
the
also
first half of that game is just regular Sonic
If we're going
Generations. So.
for
it's not that
Suicide
different. It's a-
Kill,
The Shadow Generations that's mainly on
Suicide
there.
Squad
Yeah, because
Kill
Sonic
the Justice
Generations is a
League has gotta
port.
be up there with like some of the worst, one of the worst games. that
So,
came out this year.
What's-
Yeah, Suicide Squad was really bad.
That also came out this year, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
It did. Yeah.
I don't know if you
kinda
guys want to
bad.
put Dragon's Dogma in there because Dragon's Dogma came out this year, I think.
That right?
I really did like Dragon's Dogma too. It was a dream come true, but I'm not sure if it's going to beat anything, but I definitely want to put it on for sure.
Dustborn. Shout out to Dustborn.
Amani, have you reviewed that yet?
Holy shit. Oh, Power World.
When did Crow Country
Power
come
World
out?
came out this
Crow
year.
Country came out this
Wait,
year. It
Power
came out
World
this
came
year.
out 2024?
Yeah, Power World
That-
came
yeah,
out
it
early
did.
this
It
year.
was
Early
going through the
access.
whole
It
thing.
was
fell
early
off
access.
so
Yeah.
hard. I thought that came out last
It did.
year.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Crow Country.
Damn.
Came out this year. I remember that one. I
Hades 2 came
remember
out
we talked
this
about it.
year,
Came
too, by the way.
May 9th. May 9th. It came
It's
out
not
May 9th.
actually out. It's
Yeah,
early
Crow
access.
Country came out May 9th of this year, Bonnie.
Yeah. No, Crow Country. Yeah, I'm putting that
Holy
one on.
shit, we gotta talk about-
For Hades. For Hades.
Oh,
it
Hades.
didn't come
Oh,
out
okay,
this year.
okay.
Hades 2.
Hades 2 doesn't count because it's still early
It's
access.
early access.
Yeah.
X Defiant got to go on the bad boy list. If that shit don't exist no more, it's gonna.
The bad.
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
that was
a bad.
fast.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fast.
that's
That was
along
really
the Concord.
fast.
No, wait,
Yeah,
doesn't it
dude.
have another? It has another thing coming out.
Yeah, the last thing, and then it's getting shut down like a month, like
Yeah.
2 months, 3 months. Something.
A month and then it's like dead. It
It
the
was like
support
90 days
ends
last
after
time I
that.
checked, but I don't know how long ago that was.
Let's see. Oh, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom came out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, multiverse.
Astrobot.
Dude,
Astrobot's
Technically, it
definitely,
did.
Astrobot's definitely on my
Game
number one listing for that one too.
Dude, Unknown 9 Awakening, the game no one knew existed.
Drug Simulator.
No, wait, that's not out yet,
Yes,
is
it
it?
came out.
What?
Unknown 9 Awakening.
No, Unknown 9 is the.
Unknown
Oh,
9
right.
Awakening
Oh, yeah,
came out.
that one was
Yeah,
really
no,
bad,
that's
yeah.
the other one.
Atrocious.
That's the
I
other
was thinking
one,
of the
yeah.
Expedition.
Oh,
There's
no.
a bunch of them with fucking
Yeah,
numbers in it for no reason.
Expedition, I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
Unknown
Expedition,
9, I
I
was
found
not.
it. I found a new game I'm gonna buy.
Yeah.
What?
Drug Simulator.
Drug
Drug
Dealer
Deal
Simulator.
That's
is
Simulator.
right.
actually- yeah, yeah,
Bruh.
Oh wait, the classic collection for Battlefront came out this year too. That atrocity.
Ah, that's game of the year.
Oh, Amani, should we put on Silent Hill: The Short Message, that demo we played way back in early the year?
Well, that wasn't a demo. It was its own game, wasn't
It
it?
was a free game. It was a really short one though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we
Uh,
can put it on there, but I don't think it's beating any of
Persona
the other
3
ones.
Reload came out this year. Foam Stars came out this year. I've completely forgotten about that game.
I have to play that, by the way. Apparently, they're having a near crossover. That shit's crazy.
Vanishers came out this year. We own it. We haven't touched it yet though. Skull and Bones came out this year.
Okay, so does Reloaded count as a? I mean, it's a remake, actually.
It's
right?
a remake. Yeah.
It's definitely a remake, but like,
Oh, Content Warning.
is
came
it
out
different
this year.
enough?
I think one came
Yeah,
out this year.
Content
Yep.
How many times is gonna bring that up?
Skull and Bones should be on the bad list. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out this year.
I still haven't played that game, and I'm trash as a Final Fantasy fan. I'm just saying that.
Unicorn Overlord. I know you're wanting to put on the list there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, the Emily in Paris
Uh,
Netflix Stories game came out this year.
Wait, when did 16 come out?
16. 16 came
Yeah.
out last year. That was last
Okay,
year.
technically it's last
And the
year.
DLC
Yeah.
came out this year, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Wait, Star Wars
which
Hunters
to very
exists?
low fanfare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
forgot-
it's out.
Rise
I
and
forgot
Ronin
that
came out
game
this
came
year. Pepper Grinder came out this year. Let's see.
Sonic and Shadow Generations. We count that as new?
Yeah,
Shadow Generations,
It's-
not Sonic.
Shadow Generations I'll put on specifically.
Yeah, Sonic, no, because
Shadow
it's a port.
Generations,
It's
yeah.
just a port. Other Crap's
It's also
Treasure came
fun.
out this year. Sandland came
Fortnite
out
Chapter
this year.
6 came out this year.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Oh, Amani, can I count V Rising because the official 1.0 release date came out this year?
Wait, which one?
V Rising, the vampire survival crafting game.
Oh, it officially launched this year?
It officially launched this year, yeah.
I want to say something more about Sandland, but I actually haven't gotten a chance to play it.
Dude,
But yeah, we
a
can put
game
V
that
Rising.
deserves to go on the naughty list
Oh
is
my God.
Zoocosis, that horror game that came
Oh.
out. That game was such a fucking letdown.
Oh, I didn't
that
know
was
it
such
came
a-
out. Oh, that
yeah,
sucks.
Zoocosis,
I didn't know. I didn't hear
Apparently
It was
anything.
such a fucking
Yeah,
letdown.
Zoocosis sucked. Oh, Slitherhead, put that on the notable list at least. Should I say Multiverses? Because technically Multiverses came out this year.
We said that earlier.
I put multiverses on there. You guys already said it.
Yeah, that's a
I've been
bad
trying to
one
keep
for
up with
sure.
everything. There's no way I got everything on here.
We'll do more tomorrow.
Starship Troopers
Starship Troopers,
came
yeah.
out this year.
let's
That
see.
game was actually really
Oh, that's
good.
true.
Didn't the
It
Star
got
Wars
kind of
Outlaws-
murdered by
The thing is,
Helldivers,
it
though.
really didn't because it has its own community. Because I think the whole building bases aspect of it got a ton of.
Oh
people.
yeah, it's
Because
strong.
of how you like get
Um,
it, but it did like Helldivers did come in and then Helldivers fucked itself. Can we say real quick that Helldivers in the first 2 months of release peak? Helldivers from like
Peak, absolutely
after the 2
peaked,
months
yeah.
release up until like 3 months
To
ago
this
when
new-
they
Until
finally-
Sony
update?
screwed us
Yeah.
over, yeah.
Not peak, very much in the bad boy list.
Not peak, very much in the under.
boy
Yes.
because that shit was atrociously
Yeah.
boring. I was getting so bored of using the same 3 guns because everything sucked.
Yep.
Also, it's
Zenless
what's the tagline for? Zenless did drop this year. That's
Yes,
right.
Zenless
Zenless
Zone
Zone
Zero
Zero,
this
the first
year.
Ascended, and Once Human both came
What
out
is
this year.
Fortnite
Same
Sea of
month,
Corruption,
almost.
Davon?
Oh, Earth Defense Force 6. Somebody, I
Sea
can
of
put that on the
Corruption, what
list
is
because
that?
I definitely play that with Zach.
I have to look that
There's
up
a
right
thing
now.
called Fortnite Sea of
Star
Corruption.
Wars Outlaws came out this year.
Yeah, I got that one. Defense Force is 6. Dark Defense Force 6.
Yeah, Earth Defense Force 6, yeah.
I don't know, put Unicorn Overlord. The fact that Unicorn Overlord didn't win anything also bothers me at the
Yeah.
other Game Awards, but we'll see what it gets this time around.
Uh,
That one's one of my favorite ones, actually.
Yeah. Oh, should we put Return to Moria, Aaron? Since you and I played a little
We
bit of
played a
it.
little bit of it. We can put it. It does
Did that
seem
launch this
good.
year?
It launched this year,
Return
yeah,
to
August
Moria launched this
27th.
year. I don't know how well I'd be able to rate it on top of everything, but
Yeah.
oh, Devon,
I know we
have a
can
question.
rate
You played
Space
Mortal
Marine.
Kombat. How do you feel about that $60 DLC that adds like the characters in like one map?
Wait, what were we talking about?
$49.99 for
The
DLC.
the $40.99 DLC for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
They're
that's
doing
like the
big
new
expansions
characters,
for like
but like that
Yeah.
it's $50, and then they did that. They released it in the bundle and didn't tell anybody
Yep.
that you would be able to buy the characters individually 2 weeks later. So they waited for people to buy the bundle, and then 2 weeks later they released the characters individually.
that's
Oh.
scummy as hell. What the
It is.
fuck?
Not gonna buy
That's
that.
amazing. Oh,
Right, 'cause
bro,
they didn't do like
Kong.
a
We
big
gotta put Kong.
thing for it, did they?
We gotta put Kong.
No, Kong
Oh,
came out
fucking
last year.
Kong?
No,
Kong
Kong came out last
Kong
year.
Did Kong come out last year? Oh no, Kong came out last
Yeah,
year.
it came out-
Yeah.
It came out last year, yeah. Because I remember it was the same year as the freaking Golem
Golem
game.
You right. You
Fuck
right.
that game.
Who doesn't want a
Oh,
Golem game?
just
the
for-
Quidditch
okay,
game.
Amani,
Amani,
put
gonna
up-
play the Harry Potter Quidditch game.
Yeah, Amani, I want you to put the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster on the naughty list because I want to bitch so much about that game.
It's that bad?
Ugh, have you seen the video me and Logan watched about it?
Nope.
There's so much crap they changed and took out of the fucking game. It makes me mad.
That's crazy. Why did they? Why?
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's irritating. I'll show you later.
See, I'm
But
trying
yeah.
to look through here.
Oh yeah, the Starfield DLC came out this year. Fuck that.
Fuck Starfield.
Webfish.
Starfield came out
Web
last
fishing
year,
came
though.
out.
I know the
this
DLC
year.
came out this year though.
Oh yeah, you guys do like web. Yeah, I'll put that on
Web fishing
there.
Web fishing came out this year,
It
yeah.
came a little hard, bro.
Let's
Game
see.
of the year.
Metaphor came out this year. Someone played
What was
it.
that?
I said game of the year really fast.
Game of the year, web fishing. Yeah. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero came out this year.
Oh, Metaphor is great though. Hold up.
Yeah. Animal Well came out this year.
Animal Well.
Yeah, Animal Well. I mean, it's an indie game we had an eye on for a while.
Oh,
I think it was
Mouthwashing came out this year too.
Mouthwashing did come out this year.
Very
Yeah, that's a really good one
good.
too. Let's see.
That shit was a bunch of these games like are games that came out this year, but not ones that I would nominate for any
Yeah,
kind of
Dragon
game.
Age.
What did we say
Vilgard.
before Mouthwash? Not Mouthwashing. Animal Well.
Web fishing?
No, I
no,
said
not web fishing.
Metaphor and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Sparking Zero came out this year. And And then Dragon Age, the Veilguard came out
Oh yeah,
this year.
Veilguard also.
Metal Slug Tactics came out this year.
It did.
That's
It did.
true. I haven't gotten a chance to really dive my teeth into it, but it did.
Yep. Let's see. Slitherhead came out this year. I haven't touched it. I'm not planning to anytime soon. Let's see. Life is Strange, Stalker 2. I still need to buy Stalker 2. I haven't got it.
Yeah,
Play
I've
it.
heard.
Monty, you
I've
played
heard
Nine
good, I've
Souls,
heard good
right?
things about Soccer too, though.
No, but it is good. Nine Souls, I heard, is really good.
Okay, Nine Souls. On
Jones
the
played it
list.
though.
Yep. Let's see.
I'm so disappointed it's Slitherhead. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. I know none of us have tried it yet, but I do want to try the Indiana Jones game because apparently I heard it's great. I heard it was great.
Which one?
Indiana Jones. The great,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
heard of the new
I haven't
one.
touched
It's
that.
apparently good.
Really good, yeah, I
Um,
heard. And that is
I'm just
it
looking
in
through
terms of
games
releases
came out
that are...
this year. There was Hellblade 2 came out
Yeah.
this year, Monty, but I don't know, like that's a you thing. I watched.
Oh, I didn't finish
watched
that.
You,
I actually
watched
need
you
to finish
play it.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah. Infinity Nikki came out this
that.
year.
I actually want to do that before.
Anna fucking loves that game.
Monument
I gotta
Valley
do a stream for that.
3
Infinity
came out
Nikki?
this
No,
year.
I'm talking fucking Hellblade.
Infinite
No,
Nikki.
no, Hellblade 2. Mhm.
Hellblade 2.
A lot of people like Infinity Nikki, apparently.
Anna
Yeah.
fucking loves it.
Apparently it's good.
Fucking loves it, dude. Honestly, the detail.
It's not something I'm gonna pick
she
up, though.
showed
but
me
it's,
the
it's a
detail
thing.
they put on. Like she showed me a dress, and she's like, "Look at the detail." She zoomed in on it, and like the
She's
actual
like,
stitching of the lacing was in,
Yeah,
like
no,
rendered,
it's
right?
crazy.
And I was sitting there like, "Damn, that is actually kind of crazy," you know? And she just goes, "Do you
Yeah.
understand how fucking amazing this is for cosplayers? I can see the stitching. I can see the kind of stitching that
exactly
they
what
use
they
to
have
put
to
this
use.
together. This is amazing." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, whoa."
Like, all right.
It's great
Cosplay
work
it,
for
then.
cosplayers, as mentioned. Like, so she has a frame of reference.
It's a really good frame of reference too. Like they did not fuck around.
That's a dress-up game. So like, yeah,
It's a
well,
gotcha
cool.
game, but instead of
It's from
getting
a franchise
characters,
I
you get
do not
outfits. It's
know
really
nor
funny.
care for.
It's actually hilarious.
You just get outfits for them. Hey, buddy.
Oh, did I put Astro?
What are you
It's
doing?
a better
I know
version
you
of
mentioned it.
Balan
I don't know if I
Wonder
typed it.
World.
Yeah, it's true. Balan Wonderworld.
Balan's Wonderworld
Wait,
did
which
not
one?
come out this year.
No. I'm just
No,
saying
he
it's
said something.
Infinite Nikki's a better version of Balan Wonder
Kind
World.
of,
You know what? Yeah.
yeah. Outfits give you abilities. It's really great because a bunch of the outfits don't do
Genuinely.
anything. The outfits just are there to look pretty. So like the outfits.
Wait,
Yeah.
when did
I
Street
mean,
Fighter
they
6
look
come
better
out?
than the fucking
Last year.
Wonder
Okay.
Woman.
Street Fighter 6 definitely came out a year before.
It only
DLC.
definitely came out last year. It came out last year. No fighting games released this year, as far as I recall.
Second 8. What?
Final Fantasy 14
What?
Contra.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. Unlike the
Didn't
Game
Tekken-
Awards, I am
what?
not including Shadow of the Erdtree.
Okay, that we're. I was gonna ask you that because
DLC. There's going to be a category for DLC.
It's
That's
a
one
it's
thing.
a, it's a
DLC.
big expansion, but it is an expansion, and that's if it was standalone, it'd be one thing. The hoops you have to go through. Genuinely, the deal is if you've never played Elden Ring at all, the hoops you have to go through to just play that DLC makes it just a DLC. Like for real, for real. There's no way to load that up by itself by
Self,
any
yeah.
means.
No, it's not like when if we're gonna make comparisons like the
What the
in
fuck,
Dragon Age
Total
Origins
Spies game
Awakening,
came
you
out?
can make a brand new character and just jump right into the DLC.
Apparently, Slay the Princess, a version of Slay the Princess came out too.
Yes, a updated version of Slay the
Pristine
Princess
cut.
with a much was it the director's cut or the Slayer cut? I forget exactly what it's called.
Pristine cut.
Pristine cut.
pristine
That's
cut.
right. That's right.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. This one deserves a lot of like stuff, right? But I haven't touched it once.
Which one?
Balatro.
Slay the Princess.
Oh, Balatro.
Balatro,
I
yeah.
didn't play it either,
I
but
haven't
I heard
played it.
Squishy
Yeah.
fucking
I haven't touched
loved
it.
it, bro.
Yeah,
It's
Squishy does
everywhere.
I've
It is
heard people
everywhere,
love it,
and
so
that's
I'm not gonna take
notable
away
itself.
from
It
it
is
as
an
a game,
indie.
but I
It is an
did
indie
not
title.
play it.
So I'm gonna add it, but I can't like actually.
I can't
argue
judge
for
it because I haven't played it. I can't make my opinion on it.
Oof.
I'm pretty sure.
But it does, I would say, it's
I think I went
valid
through all the
for it,
games that
though.
came out this year that I played.
Same.
Any more games?
Space Marine 2.
Space Marine.
Tekken 8 did come out this year.
It did
Space
come out
Marine,
this
yeah.
year. Space Marine 2 definitely came out this
Do
year.
you count Multiverse as a fighting game?
I
We
put it on
counted
there.
that. That's on the bad
It
list.
is a
It's
fighting
on the-
game.
It is a fighting game. Unfortunately,
Helldivers 2 is
It still counts. No, it definitely still counts. I wouldn't say unfortunately.
Yeah.
Rivals of Aether also came out this year though.
Yes, and that's a
Unfortunately,
better
it's a game.
fighting
Rivals
game.
of Aether should also go on there in that case.
Rivals of Aether 2 came out this year. Yeah, definitely should be on the list.
Oh my goodness. The Lollipop Chainsaw reboot, even though I didn't play it, should go on the bad boy list. Because goddamn, how did you fuck up the original like animations and make
Yeah,
it so
you
washed out
forgot
and-
costumes. You forgot how it music is also was the problem, and a bunch of other shit.
Well,
Tekken.
wasn't the music thing because of like licensings?
I think
Yes,
so,
but they
like,
couldn't.
it's-
They didn't do anything to replace them.
Yeah.
They just kind of went silent.
Yeah, I think I've.
I'll put Lollipop Chainsaw on on, but technically, yeah, it's gone on the bad boy list. Chainsaw too.
I can't really say anything else for. I'm pretty sure that's all the games that came out 2024 that I've played.
Conscript came out this year.
Any thoughts on it?
I played it. I didn't beat it yet, but me and Jones definitely played through it, and it's a pretty cool World War One horror game.
When did Amnesia the Bunker come out?
That came out 2 years ago.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
because
like-
I remember
I went
sawing
through
that.
it recently more
Yeah.
than I was talking
Yeah.
anything. And you went through it recently.
Yeah, it came out last year.
Okay. Trying to see what else is on here.
We're playing a lot of Rivals.
Yeah, we've been playing Rivals non
Yeah,
That game
Marvel
just
Rivals
dropped
is-
though, so like we can't. I feel like it's so close to the end of the year. It's rough to say.
No,
like,
it's existed long enough that it could be put. If it wins, yeah, people are gonna be like, it's.
You know, that's
recency
actually kind of
bias.
funny, Amani, because Indiana Jones came out so recently, it did not validate for Game of the Year awards.
Well, that's why we're doing it after
Yeah.
the year ends. Marvel Rivals. Plus, I mean, to be fair, if it's good enough, it's definitely gonna hold people's attention. Like,
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, Prince of Persia: Lost Crown came out this year, right?
Yes,
came out,
and
everyone
I haven't
immediately
played
That's
it.
about it.
unfortunate. I haven't been
Yeah,
able
Buddy,
to
that
play
game,
it.
touch
no
it,
one
yeah.
spoke about that game. Like even people that liked it.
Yeah,
It's good though. That's the
It's
craziest
good.
part.
It is good. Yeah, which is a shame because I think
I
after
think it's mainly because everyone hates Ubisoft. I
Yeah,
genuinely think
I
one of
mean,
the main
it
reasons
had-
why, if I'm not mistaken, that game was when they made the comment of get comfortable of not like owning your video games is when they made that comment.
Yep.
And tons of people were like,
Oh.
well, I'm just not gonna buy Ubisoft shit anymore.
Oh, Amani, Assassin's
Also
Creed
didn't do a
Mirage
very good
came
job.
out this year.
What game?
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Was that really this year?
That was this year. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't even know it was this year. I thought it was last year.
I guess I guess I'm putting that on the bad
Game
list.
unfortunately
Hold
fell
on, hold
into
on.
the
I don't-
Ubisoft.
you
I
know
really thought that was
Ubisoft-
gonna be. I don't know why I had hope, but I really thought maybe that was gonna be a good game.
Yeah, same.
No, I'm wrong. It came out last year. It just I forgot they recently dropped a bunch of their Assassin's Creed games on Steam
okay.
finally.
Oh, it's
okay,
because they
that
had
makes
them
sense.
only on their Ubisoft fucking launcher.
Ubisoft
Like,
Store, which is
And they finally
shit.
got rid of
they
that.
had to
thank
because the
goodness.
reason
Thank
X Defiant
goodness.
wasn't. I genuinely think the reason X Defiant didn't take off is because you had to use that booty cheeks Ubisoft launcher. Like genuinely.
Not
Just
to
do
mention
it.
the fact that the net coding was not great. They never fixed it.
Like,
Oh, Phantom Abyss dropped this year apparently.
Oh yeah, that did drop this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put that on the list. Phantom Abyss is cool. I remember seeing Hoppy play it. Thought it was kind of sick.
Anything else?
We're looking. Well, kind of looking. Trying to think of what else is also there. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Frostpunk 2 dropped. I still haven't played it yet though.
True. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink did drop this year.
Did.
That game was sick. Leon, have you played that yet?
No, I've been.
You need to.
We've been busy.
And let me know
man.
when you do, because I'm trying to go back to that game.
All right. If it's on sale, I'll most definitely purchase.
It has multiplayer, is the main reason.
I've seen that there's a Steam sale going on. There's a lot of things that are.
Winter sale yet.
Well, I don't know if it has.
Interesting.
You have a week before it goes off.
I don't know if it has crossplay though. That's a different story.
Well,
I have
the
it
main
on
one I'm
PlayStation.
intrigued by is the Baldur's Gate because that shit's gonna be.
Oh, I forgot. Let me put this on the trash list. Jujutsu Kaisen Curse
Oh,
Clash.
I've heard about
Oh,
that
Curse
game.
Clash. I asked you how it was, Amon. You never answered.
It's bad. I said it. I said it before. It's spoiler for anybody
If
that
it's in
doesn't
the
know.
trash one,
Jujutsu Kaisen's fucking Curse Clash is ass. It's not good.
Damn. That sucks.
That sounds pretty good to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not. It's just not.
Is this a
Everything
shitty
about it
arena
is bad.
fighter?
Dude, the UI looks like a DVD player. Like when did you look on it at a DVD menu? It's crazy. It's wild. Also, like the way that they balanced it and did it, there's only like 4 people to play to actually play the game, and when you play it, it's not great.
I heard there were also no cutscenes in the game either. It's like kind of still images from the anime.
Everyone else gets dunked on.
Rambutan.
Inquisitor came out.
Inquisitor did come out, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, Banisher came out.
Oh, Children of the Sun came out this year.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to get into that one either.
Damn.
Sun and Banisher.
I'm gonna miss Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, he died today. Rest in peace, Jimmy Carter.
That did happen.
Rest in peace.
Banisher. What else
All
we
right.
got?
The next president got it next year. He got this.
Hmm.
Avon's running for president, everybody.
Oh yeah,
You said next year.
that's gonna be fire. Next year, don't worry about that one.
That's what you said. You said next year.
I know, but he's gonna be fired. But don't worry about it.
Oh, they brought back Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Did I put Skull and Bones? I know you said it, but I don't
Yeah,
think
Skull- put it on
I'm
the
trying to
bad
see if I
list.
put it on there.
Yeah, it's put on the bad list.
Oh yeah, for sure, it's going on the bad list. Think that thing's competing for anything else?
What's Persona 5 The Phantom X? What's that one?
It's a mobile game.
Okay.
What the
Now, it's apparently a pretty cool one, but I haven't seen anything about it. It hasn't released in the U.S., so I got even less to say about it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yet, apparently it's on its way.
It's on its way, but we haven't touched it in the U.S. So.
Oh, Penny's Big Breakaway launched as well.
Yep. Let's see.
I'm gonna add that one. Penny's Big Breakaway is cute. It's a fun one. It's really good.
Chrono Arc, Foundry, Ibai Factor.
It's made by the same people that did
Oh, the
Sonic
Soul
Mania.
Leveling. Yeah, Soul Leveling game came out this year. Arise.
Mm.
I'm not putting the Solar game on here. I'm letting you know this.
Yeah, it's fine. Bullet Magi came out this year.
I don't think anybody bothered to play it. Well,
Yeah.
anyone that we know bothered to play it, and we know literally nothing about it, so it's just not going to go.
Yep. Let's see. Splody, Star Wars
See,
Hunters,
so
none of this shit.
Sons of the Forest drops. Oh, is it fully
it's
released?
still in early. It's still in
I was
early
about to say
access.
it has to still be in early access, right?
Yeah, it's still in early access. It's not out yet. And I remember you guys played that a lot last year, but let me just double check. No, it's official release. It's not. It's actually out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a full game. It released this year.
you guys haven't touched it though.
I
in a
haven't.
while. No,
and
like the just
nobody
those who
has, I
usually
think.
play it. Yeah, nobody's touched it. Oh, Outlast Trials did release this year. No, it's in early access.
No?
Officially, yeah,
Oh,
it came out.
oh,
early.
officially?
It was okay. Yeah, officially, I think it came out because it wasn't really.
Yeah, officially, that's out of the beta release. So its official release was this year.
But
Because I know Squishy was playing
Yeah, no,
it, but I don't know if it was
we
playing
played
it.
it.
I played a little
bit.
bit
I
with
actually have
them.
that
Oh,
done.
Chained Together came out this year.
You guys should stream that one. I don't. own it,
Outlast
so I
Trials,
can't
I'd be
stream it,
down
but like
to.
you guys should.
Yeah, I'll
I don't know that we
I'll
can play
stream
it
it.
and stream it one of these days. I'd be down.
Chained Together came out this year. I think that'll be a good one to add to the list.
That one's fun. I want to kill people over that game. Also, recently looked and saw that Markiplier and his friends actually beat it over time. They did like a little series. They actually got to the end. I was like, wow.
I'd be,
That's
I'd be down
crazy.
to.
If they
I'd
can
be
do it,
down
we
to
can do it, yeah.
Because it is fucking scary.
Yeah.
I've been watched Squishy and Auden play it, and it's fucking scary.
Nobody Wants to Die. Interbird.
I was about to say this is a lie, but Hi-Fi Rush PS5 did come out this year. Only the PS5
Oh,
version
yeah.
now.
Yeah, no, that doesn't count.
What else?
Pico
What
Park
else?
came out. 2 came out this year, and Smite 2 Alpha.
The alpha came out,
this
yeah,
year.
playtest, but that's not like out. The
Oh
game isn't
yeah,
out.
Rise of Ronin came out this year.
No
but I
one-
never touched
no
that. I think the
one
only one that
talked
did
about
was
Jones did. Jones played through it.
No one. It's by Team Ninja too. That's the crazy part. I don't even know if it's good or not.
Gundam Breaker 4 came out this year.
I do
Lords.
like Gundam Breaker 4. It's not going on this list. It's
Oh,
because
okay.
it's not going to win anything. There's no
Fair
point.
enough. Yeah. Wilgar the Viking 2 came out this
Rambutan.
year.
My cat's screaming. I'm sorry.
He's doing his
Star,
thing.
Star Wars Outlaws
Yeah,
came
I
out this
mentioned
year.
that
And
earlier.
South Park, the Snow Day, apparently.
I never played the
South Park.
Yeah,
Snow
the
Day.
video
game.
I'm Your
No,
Beast
so
came out this year.
Was it even good?
I don't know.
Wait, what did you say came out this year, Billy?
I Am Your Beast.
Oh no, that's
You
going
are
on
my
there.
special.
You are my special. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I Am Your Beast is definitely on it. 'Cause that one's a cool one.
Satisfactory dropped this year officially.
I never played it.
That-
but I
that's
watched
gonna
Sushi
list.
and Hobby play it.
I heard nothing but good things about that game.
hmm You had Astrobot already, right, Bonnie?
Lots of building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freedom Planet
Most
already
deaf.
came out. It didn't come out this year.
The game
Hidden
says
Planet?
the game down that if you
Yeah,
bought
Freedom
it,
Planet
you would probably
2.
get addicted to
Oh,
it.
Freedom Planet.
Autism is real in that
Did it
game.
come out this year?
Oh, Gigantic also released. Well, the Rampage edition released this year. But considering the game didn't exist anymore for like a long period of time, I might be willing to put it on there.
Freedom Planet came out officially 2 years ago.
Freedom Planet 2?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, it was on this thing I was looking at. I was scrolling through just to see what. popped
Probably
up
with the
on
console
it.
releases, but officially on Steam, it came out 2 years ago.
I heard nothing but good things about Dave the Diver.
Dave the Diver is good. But
Right, it was also
did that
officially
come out 2024?
No, Data Diver came out last
It's
year.
been early access.
No, I think it's been around. It's before 20. Like it came out. It
It's
came
been
out-
around for a
Oh
bit,
no, I
yeah.
think I see
The
what it
new
is. It's
DLC.
PS4, PS5.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the console
PS4,
releases.
PS5.
The console
Oh,
releases
console
usually
releases.
a year later.
Yeah.
Exit 8. Yeah, that always screws things up a little bit.
hmm
Let's see what else. I've only gotten to April. What the fuck? What is Phantom Fury? Okay, I do know what it is. Sucker Love for Dates. Let's scroll down a little faster. Okay.
I already
The Teenage
went.
Mutant Ninja
I already
Turtle
went through pretty
arcade
much all the games
game
that I
came out.
played that came out this year. So
Yeah.
That's fair.
because a bunch of the other ones are good games, but I don't know if I put them in like a game of the
You know,
year,
a lot of
game of
games
the
get
year
thrown.
kind of situation. You know what I mean?
Megaton Musashi was cool, but it's not. I wouldn't put it. I didn't do it. I didn't play enough to really know. They re-released El Shaddai. When did they do that? Apparently, in where?
El
On the
Shaddai-
Switch?
Yeah, no, yeah, on the Switch. They released it on the Switch not too long
The
ago.
fuck?
Wait, no,
Okay.
the Switch runs that.
Also, Monty, El Shaddai is also on Steam. I'm not sure if you knew.
I don't remember if I rebought that or not. I'm gonna
You did
be
not.
honest.
No one owns it. I have it on
I'm
my
gonna
wish
go ahead and
list.
cop that. I really like that game.
It came out on Steam 3 years ago.
Huh? Didn't even know. Shit, that's why I'm like confused. I'm like, really? I've heard really good things about 1000 Times Resist. I haven't played it yet though, so I don't know. I wanna add it, but I just haven't
For
touched
the
it.
people listening on to this, if I take any lesson from it, we are getting older. We don't have time to play
Also,
everything anymore.
Oh, dude,
Are we
it's
just-
not
are
even
we just
getting
making
older.
a
There's
list
just
right
so
now?
much
Like,
video
what are we
games.
doing right now?
Yeah.
Like, are we just making the list?
Yeah,
We're
we're
just
just
adding
putting
things
a
to
list
the monthly
together.
list.
We're not gonna do
Okay,
this all
okay.
tonight. We're gonna wait till
Yeah,
the year ends and then actually do it. But we do need a list, and we're allowing the people to know what
Yeah.
we put on the
We're
on
putting the
list.
list on both
Biomutant
good and
released
bad.
this year?
And
Nah,
mild,
oh,
and mild
Nintendo
notable.
Switch.
Yeah. If anything
Okay.
else, we're also putting things that should be notable, mentions at the very least.
Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima, not that one. Please fix the word.
No.
God, I want to buy that game on PC so bad. I want to buy it on
What?
PC.
Please,
so bad.
Ghost of Tsushima?
yeah.
No, yeah, I
Ghost of
feel you.
Tsushima
It
would
is on
I want
PC.
to buy it on PC
Sexy
so
on
bad. I
PC.
want to see what my fucking computer can make that game look like. Because if it looked good on a PS4 Pro, on a
Five.
fucking TV,
Yeah.
I cannot
Oh, dude, imagine
what
the
it's gonna
SSD.
look like on my
You,
4K monitor.
especially with like the
Oh,
loading.
Rakugaki
It's
came
insane.
out.
Black and white.
I'm wondering waves. Well, Rakugaki.
Raku?
Rakugaki
It's
did
like
come
a. You guys probably saw me like playing it a little bit, but it's a like the graffiti.
Oh
platform.
yeah. I watched you play that.
That was really cool.
Oh, hey, let's add this. Buckshot Roulette came out this
Buckshot
year.
Roulette did come out this
Oh,
year.
for
yeah.
sure. Wait, was it the whole game or just the multiplayer?
The whole game and the
came out.
multiplayer.
I think also
Okay.
we
The
could also
multiplayer came
add
out like a few
Pilgrim
months
to the
after.
list in that situation.
It's an early access though.
It's not fully
Buckshot
out.
Roulette's
Yeah,
not.
you ain't wrong. You
Yeah.
ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, early access unfortunately doesn't count because they're still working on it.
So what was that one again?
Also, Fast Food Simulator.
Yes.
Fast Food Simulator came out officially. We did play the beta.
Buckshot Roulette, I might
Okay.
have.
Yeah, Buckshot Roulette. We talked about that.
And then Fast Food Simulator came. We never played it yet.
We played the demo.
Never game review. Yeah, we did.
When the simulator games kind of lost. Wait a minute, did I actually put that on there? What was it? What was it called? Shopping? food. What is it?
What?
What is the grocery
Oh,
store?
Fast Food
Grocery store.
Simulator.
No,
Grocery
because
store.
fast food was the other one, but I didn't get the one that you actually played the
Grocery
most.
Grocery Store Simulator.
See 'em.
Oh, Amani, Raw Metal came out this year.
Oh, deadass.
Yeah. That
Yeah, it
mining
did.
game
You're
with-
right. We did get it. It did. Jesus.
I,
there's so
I,
much crap.
I didn't play very much of it, but it was still fun.
Oh yeah, no, it was fun.
It's like it's been a long time, Amani.
Yeah, this year just had a lot that came out, bro.
Hmm.
Eternal Thread said it was coming out this year. That's a lie. It didn't come out yet.
Wolverine's original release date was supposed to be this year. It got
It's
delayed.
also true.
Bro,
that got
game
delayed.
is in development hell, unfortunately, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Wolverine? I don't think so. I don't think it's.
I don't-
in
It's
I don't think
the
it's
thing is,
development
it's been
hell.
dead, fucking silent since we got any word of it, and
I'm
I
gonna be
don't-
honest.
because of-
Insomniac
because of the
has
leaks, because of
been
the leaks,
really
yeah.
dead silent on
They
everything.
were not
Because
dead
of the
silent
leaks,
about
yeah.
Spider-Man 2 or Miles Morales.
Oh, no,
like
they were.
this, dog.
They were.
were not.
No,
Oh no, of course. No, when they announced it, no. But like,
Like,
Spider-Man 2 dropped, and they had been like dumb silent about anything involved in that game, whether or not it was getting DLC, whether or not it would, like anything was going on with it. They didn't say shit. And as far as like, and I think after their leak, they've actually been like really quiet about a lot
They've
of
been
things.
tight-lipped on everything for a while.
Like, so it just seems like they're just not talking about the games or like at all.
hopefully that's the case.
Amani,
Just
officially,
nothing has been-
Forgive Me Father 2 came out this year.
What came out?
Forgive Me Father 2.
Forgive Me Father
officially.
Due to come out. I did not
Right.
play it. I want to buy that game too, but I've heard that it's just an improvement of the first game in every way.
Oh yeah, and
Also,
I own
Kids
it.
came
I
out
never
this
got
year.
around to playing it. I own a shitload of things.
Did you
Oh, Kinisugami also came out this year, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
That's a fun one. There we go.
Oh, the Stray Gods came out this year, or that was out last year? Because I know I've been looking for that game on that game for years. Stray Gods.
I'm looking, but I'm not sure. Destiny 2: The Final Shape came out this year. That was crazy.
Yeah. No, Stray Gods came out last year. Never mind.
That technically counts as a DLC, though, so that doesn't count. Not Stray Gods, but that one.
Yeah, the Destiny 2. Yeah, the Final Shape.
That one's a really. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I really do believe you guys should play this,
Which one?
like this last bit, for Destiny
Shape?
2.
Oh,
But I don't know.
like,
Yeah, because it's really good.
I've watched it played. I'm not gonna play it, but I have watched
Alright.
it. I
Like, because I was like, I genuinely wanted to finish like
I-
that part of Destiny, and like
yeah.
I could understand if you guys wanted to bow out after that, but like that DLC,
yeah,
specifically,
I just was not
like,
gonna
we
pay
should
for
play
it.
that.
I was like, I'm just not paying for it, man. Like I'm kind of good.
You gotta pay me to be honest.
Yeah, the pay they fund.
I did play it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I did play Destiny 2 a lot when like it was free for a while. Like we played a lot of it. I played it. I was grinding it out. I actually was.
Oh
I
yeah, when
wasn't-
they
I
did
wasn't
that, like I
not
was playing a shit
enjoying
ton.
it, but I also was like, I wouldn't pay for this.
You just don't have
I
that
just, I
big
just
of an
wouldn't
interest
pay for
enough
it
to
personally,
pay
like,
constantly.
in my
Yeah.
opinion. But like, I did hear that the ending wasn't horrendous. I did.
Oh dude, it was.
I
super
did
good.
hear that the missions didn't make any fucking sense. Like the structuring of a bunch of the missions was mainly the problem for like why a lot of people didn't like it though. But I did hear that the actual story was atrocious.
Oh yeah, no, I had a shit ton of fun playing through it, and then like. They also did something where they did like a super strike where it was like there's the raid that's supposed to basically they waited to drop the raid like they usually do. But upon beating the raid, like upon the first people beating the raid, they dropped a mission what was essentially cuz like the raid is the setup for this like super raid that they made that like anybody could jump into because there's so many people it doesn't matter. And it's just like a huge boss fight event with the final boss of everyone just running in there and using everything you can. It's really cool.
But they gave like a superhero moment at the end because it's like, yeah, I mean, your character's been a fucking god. I think we should put Ubisoft as an entire company in the naughty list.
in the bed. Yeah.
The whole company.
Yes,
Ubisoft as a
agreed.
whole.
I completely
You know
agree on
what?
that
I
one.
will do
As
that.
an entirety. They are definitely one of the losers of this year, for sure.
Just straight up the loser.
I don't know how a company. I mean, I do know they've been making worse and worse games.
They made very,
You know what's
very
really sad,
questionable
Amani?
choices.
Worse and worse James and really bad choices.
I know you have Star Wars Outlaws in the bad place, like it is, and it deserves it. The sad part is that game is actually good after the first like I think it was 15 hours of gameplay.
That's a lot of
it's
time to
basically
get
a Death
through,
Stranding
though.
Apparently,
situation.
it's pretty good.
From
Okay.
what I understand, the biggest problem is that the game does not have an actual storyline in the beginning, in like the second part of the game, because you have to find people on different planets to become like your allies, right? But the problem is the game has no way of telling which allies you're going to have at any given moment, so it doesn't have any actual important character moments happen until the third act, after you've collected all the people, because that way
And you started
everyone
making
is already there.
actual- okay.
Because the game cannot have like, it doesn't have a way of knowing who's going to be in your squad and who's not. So it's not like you can give them like unique interactions because of all this like stuff.
Not
that's
to
gonna
mention
go.
the fact that my friend Becca is currently playing it, and it is rough around the edges.
They did update it apparently, and like a lot of the issues like glitches and stuff were fixed. But from what I understand, like I was watching Skill Up do the review, and he was like, "Look, after those 15 hours, as much as it's like really bad to say this, the actual story can happen. Like after you finally collect everyone, and the game can like actually give you story without worry of spoiling anything or using the wrong character. It goes crazy with it, and it actually has really good like character development in the last like." I think it's like the last 10 hours of the game genuinely are actually good. You just have to get through 15 hours of bullshit, like Ubisoft open
In order
world
to actually do
bullshit.
anything.
And I'm like, it's not
Yeah,
worth
I'm
it.
good,
Like, that's why
man.
I'm saying it's not a bad game,
No,
but
it's
it's so
definitely not worth it,
unfortunate
yeah.
that we had a good game like in there. We had a good game there.
Buried after
It was
15
right there.
hours
It
of
gave us
garbage.
15
Yeah.
hours of just going through open world after open world. I think the biggest problem was like because KOTOR has the exact same thing where you're supposed to go to different planets to like find things, and like in the original
Yeah.
game. But the problem is like in Outlaws you can go anywhere whenever you want. So it's not like you're on a planet and you're locked in on this planet up until you do something. No. You can just straight up leave and go do other shit. So you never like the game wasn't able to like. There's no pattern to things. It's not like you go to one planet, finish this planet, and then go to the next planet. You can just go. I'll do this here, and then I'll go over to this planet and do this. You know, it's a lot like that, and it's like, damn.
That's unfortunate for that game. Genuinely, that really is.
And it's not going to get
Which,
much better
to be fair,
because we got.
as Ubisoft could have done it. Well, then again, it's Ubisoft. Maybe they couldn't have done it. Because I'm thinking about something like Mass Effect or something like that. That stuff like that does play into it, right? But like, Ubisoft never really.
I'll
made
be
a
honest,
game like that.
Ubisoft
They just don't.
Ubisoft's way of creating open worlds was really good at first because when Assassin's Creed 2 came out, it was an insane improvement of an open world from Assassin's Creed 1.
But they
And
also
they
been
started
copy and
realizing,
pasting
oh,
the
this
same
is,
system.
this is hitting with people. This is doing really well with people, and they kept doing that. But they haven't changed that formula since then.
Much at all.
And like
No,
when,
Yeah.
when
because
we
it's
played,
it's still the massive world with like
I think
a
the
clock-
last Far
a
Cry
tower
I
you have
played
to
him on
climb
was
to.
when we played together actually on PlayStation. When
When they
one-
actually gave us superpowers.
they should get like, and honestly, that game was something I would not have finished by myself. With you, it was
Oh, yeah.
genuinely like playing with somebody. It was genuinely so
got
much
that
better
fun.
because we could play with each. Like it was fun.
It becomes
But
such
like,
a
if I was
chore
thinking
to
of playing
play.
the game by myself, genuinely, I was like, it's just an open world map where we go from place to place and kill people. That is it. That is genuinely
Now,
it.
admit-
Now that game
Also,
also
just right
threw
now,
shit at
that
us.
game did start
That-
getting old.
Yeah, that game
it
started
did.
getting
It
to the
did.
point where I'm like, we gotta finish this. Like, we should finish this. Like, it's actually, and then it gave us superpowers.
And then it threw
superpowers
superpowers.
at us, and we were like, wait, what? We can fucking
We're like,
double jump
wait,
now?
what the
Like,
fuck?
We can, what? And it was actually really fun. But we only got to
Punched
that-
a bear
that was
into the
what?
stratosphere. It was like, what the
That was
fuck?
what, like the last hour
Probably
and a
Far
half,
Cry
2
5.
hours of the game, I think.
Yeah, because it was a short. To be fair, it was a
Yeah.
shorter game, but yeah, it was like the last couple hours of
2
the
hours
game.
of the game where we were like, wait, we can fly and
Oh,
shit.
you want fun now?
Yeah, he was like, "What? Why would you?"
It was so weird, but like the
It was
open world
funny.
is like I like a big map, but there's just nothing. You know, like it's a lot of the same
Yeah.
thing. Like if we have 15 open world missions for you to do, but 9 of those open world missions are the exact same thing. You might as well have given me 5 open world missions, and then it had to be the same thing. You know, it gets old.
Oh, dude, I swear to God, the only reason why, what's it called? Skull and Bones took so long is because they couldn't apply the Ubisoft
Yeah.
formula to the
Yeah.
open world of the ocean. And so they're like, bro, what do we do?
Because like they made Black Flag. Black Flag was a good
Yep.
game.
Yeah.
It was a good game that was really good at pirating and really good at like you being out in the ocean with all these outposts. All you had to do was make a Black Flag game with no like
Which is
with
multiplayer,
Like,
right?
all you had to do was make
Yeah.
Black Flag.
But you
Don't
could-
make it
but-
so you parkour and shit around. Just have it so that your character gets off the ship and back on the ship, and you like it's not hard. Like, it's not hard. Come on.
You can keep the same combat. You just take out parkour, and you probably could have kept in half the parkour. Maybe just not all of it.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
no,
you
they
never
can
control
completely
people,
shift.
So, like, I guess parkour for like
You never
exploring
control
maps,
people in the game,
I
and you
guess for,
barely go like on
it would have
land.
been nice for it to have like a hub,
You had to.
you know, or something.
Also, they had to like resource collecting in the game. Like you had to go to a single island, grabbing a bunch of trees, constantly going over. Also, they had a sprint meter added to a fucking ship, which made no
Sprint meter
fucking
to a
sense.
ship?
That doesn't make any
Sprint
sense.
meter
Oh
for
my
the
god,
ship.
that's stupid.
I'd commit crimes.
I think I would fight.
Yes, Ubisoft's the world's
let me
first
put a
quadruple
ball
A
on the
game.
wind. Yeah, that's.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
You got that
Yeah.
wind meter right there.
Are you
That's just
serious?
the only
Are you
way.
like dead ass right now?
Fucking Kingdom
That's
Hearts.
just-
I'm not
I
even
really
kidding. Yeah, no, that's a
hope
sprint meter in
better than
freaking it's
Bro.
Skull and Bones. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb.
That's so dumb. I want to cry because how stupid it is.
I'm actually shocked because that's stupid, but like also just a really bad mechanic for a game involving ships, like boats that don't like.
It's just not a good one. That's what I'm telling you, bro. They just didn't know how to do it because they couldn't
It's
apply
also wild
certain
because
shit.
like, you know they didn't want to release that game, but they couldn't say no anymore because they took money from a government.
Yeah, because 11 years,
not
no
even
nothing to
that.
show
If
for it. Of
11
course.
years, whatever. Fuck it. They can just take that as a tax write-off, genuinely. But the moment they took,
I mean, they can't
government
with Singapore
money,
government.
and they took
Yeah,
money
actually,
from the
yeah.
government of
Yeah.
Singapore, and the government of Singapore was, we will give you this money if it means you produce this thing. They couldn't not make it. That's a game that we probably would never have heard of past it being announced.
Had Singapore not been like,
given
yo.
them, or whatever country it was, gave them money.
That's an
Like,
ultimatum.
if it
Yeah,
wasn't for
Singapore.
that, I
yeah.
guarantee you this game would never even been released. It would have been one of those games we hear that disappeared and like never got made because of problems in the background type shit. Like I can almost fucking guarantee it. And like
Also, Squirrel with a Gun. Came
Scroll
out
the Gun.
this
I was
year.
gonna say that
It
Scroll the
did.
Gun came out this year, and it's fun as fuck. I bought that shit and was playing it. Like I bought it mainly because Anna was like, "I'd love to play this game, but I suck at games, and I feel like I'd suck at it." And I'm like, "I got you. I'll play it.
Like,
I'll play it." And you,
Squirrel with a Gun. I think you'll
yeah,
be
but
fine.
you'd be
But
surprised,
alright.
man. Like she really has like. She's not bad at games because she's played very specific kinds of games. You know what I mean? So like a game like that, I'm like, she's like, I just don't know if I'd ever play it or finish it. So I bought it and was playing it like while she was watching. The game's stupid. The game is fucking stupid as hell.
Hey, Aaron, you know that they released a new DLC in which you're gonna fight
Yeah,
Ratatasker.
yeah.
He's like your
Yeah,
rival.
you have to fucking
That shit
kill
looks crazy.
Ratatasker.
It's like, bruh.
Ratatasker is your fucking rival.
That game is actually fucking
that
fun.
shit's
As
crazy.
far as like an actual platformer goes, it's very fun. It's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That shit's hilarious. There's been so much stuff that's come out this year. There's no way to keep
Indie
up.
scene- the indie
Genuinely,
scene
this
is
list
bussin'.
alone has like so
It's
many.
wild that the indie scene is
Yeah.
busting, and then AAA games are like a good one will come out for every
It is kind
five.
of crazy.
One about every
Yeah.
5 is
Just
is
to let you know. As I'm scrolling through this, right? I'm in September. I just now reached September
Yeah.
for the most part. I'm currently looking at 722
Jesus.
games.
Jesus.
And that's not the end. So clearly, we couldn't have played all of these.
We were talking about
Obviously.
Ubisoft. Did y'all know? Did y'all ever watch the Captain Laserhawk show that came out on Netflix? It was pretty cool. Where they like,
Yeah,
did.
no, I
Y'all
watched it with you. That shit was
y'all
fire.
know how they
It was
haven't done
fire,
anything
yeah.
with that show for like maybe 2 years since it came out. They haven't announced anything.
Wow, they
really
hasn't.
You know what's
They
wild?
really have not done
Wanna know something
anything.
Wild. They made a game, an NFT game. Ubisoft made
For
an
Rayman.
NFT game for that show, and they used Rayman.
Yeah, for Rayman
it.
specifically.
They used Rayman to
Bruh.
fucking announce their NFT game that no one's gonna play.
Wow.
And I want y'all. I'm gonna look up the gameplay for it. I want y'all to imagine that show and imagine a game for that show. Okay.
It shouldn't be that,
and
though.
I want you to imagine what you think the gameplay would be for that, okay? And I want you to just hold it in your mind for a second. Give me a second. Like I want you to
Rayman
picture it.
deserves
I
better,
want
man.
y'all to picture it.
Rayman deserves better.
Oh, it's sad.
Okay.
Rayman deserves fucking better.
I'll pull it up in
man.
a second because I got an ad right now.
Damn ads.
Goddamn ads.
Mm.
Rayman deserves better,
Okay.
folks. Seriously.
So, all right. I want everyone to join.
I'm
I want
scared.
everyone to
I'm
join.
in.
Look at this.
This is gonna be shit.
Everyone here? Everyone here?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Oh, this is early access too. Fuck right off.
We'll link it in the bottom of the video. Don't worry. This shit
What the
fire.
fuck?
What you mean?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Wait, what the
I'm
fuck?
already-
This is
I'm
not a mobile
already
game. I
disgusted
think
by the
this is an actual game. I think it might be a mobile game,
NFT
but I
game.
know that it's
It might
it's
be
an
a mobile
NFT game.
It might
that
be a
they
mobile game
released.
because like it looks
Okay.
really
It
mobile-y.
looks super mobile. It's on
Okay,
Ubisoft
that's
Connect.
Don't they got the
You can buy this on.
PlayStation
You can get it on
graphics?
PC with Ubisoft Connect, like straight up. Okay.
Maybe let them
All
cook.
right. I'm
No,
gonna fast
fuck
forward a
off.
little bit to show you
Let 'em cook
gameplay
one
real
up.
quick.
Skip the loading.
Look, man, can it at least be? It's not even a third-person shooter. It's
It's
top-down.
It's a top-down twin stick
Alright.
shooter.
Maybe it's time to get out of the kitchen.
They're not cooking, bro.
It's definitely
They're
time.
not
You're
cooking.
fired from the kitchen. Just go to the garbage boy.
Hey, look at the people in the stands just standing
You
there.
know
Is that
what's
a
really
kid?
dumb about this too?
This
This
is
shit has
so.
nothing to do with anything involving that show.
It's
Yeah,
basically
it's-
no, it does. You're playing as. I think you're meant to be playing as the like the Power Ranger type dudes that are in the game. That are the bad guys.
I don't
the
like
show.
this.
Oh yeah, dude, this is
Yeah, no,
so.
like, but like
this is
that's
so
not
low
what the
effort.
show's
Holy
about.
fuck!
So that's why I'm like,
Hell no.
this is so kind of nothing.
Oh my god.
This is
I
so
left the
low
stream.
effort. Like
You
the,
left the
like the detailing, the
He's like,
the,
I'm out of here, bro.
the modeling work, even the audience, like it looks so low
I don't-
effort.
They're also so late. They're so late on the NFT train. Like so ridiculous.
Oh yeah, no, they're
Oh yeah,
way
there's a
fucking
bunch of
late.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of.
They
like,
did this
came out
now.
This
By
year.
the
Yeah.
way, this year. This came out this year.
You know this year, yeah.
That's crazy.
Not
It
2
took
years
them a while
ago,
to
no,
develop
no,
it.
This year.
Way like striking where the iron's hot.
It took
striking
them a
while
while
it's
to
in the
develop
fucking
it.
Arctic.
It took them about 5 seconds to fucking draw it. Apparently, it's like holy shit. I feel bad for artists that have to make this shit, and it's like they don't get a choice into what they have to make. They just have to make something, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we should talk about a little bit more. Did you guys see about the Black Ops 6 AI?
Yes, I did.
Christmas?
I did, Pele. That shit's stupid. They were
Oh,
using AI
God.
to create calling cards and emblems. So there was like a Santa emblem, like a zombie Santa thing, but it had fucking six
Yeah.
fingers. Very clearly six
Bruh.
fingers. And people were like,
They got
that's
caught.
a little creepy. That's maybe they did it on purpose though. And then there was another like calling card or whatever the fuck they have that had a person with like 4 fingers or multiple fingers that weren't supposed to be there.
And everyone's like,
And
wait a
people
minute.
were like, wait a minute. Is this actually AI? Are you like actually you Activision, the company that has billions of dollars to throw at Call of Duty, are too cheap to hire an artist to make a fucking emblem for your shitty fucking
Bruh.
game that no one's fucking playing? It's like, wow, that's crazy. And they did. They were in fact using AI art. They were and they are. The worst part
But
was
they
I'm
thought they
pretty
were
sure
cool.
they came out saying it was AI art, and we're not gonna stop using AI art. Like they basically were like, yeah.
It doubled
And we're
down.
not
Great.
gonna- I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might be.
And as
That's
shitty as that
crazy.
is, like it's people are still playing that fucking game, so they're not gonna lose money out of it either. So
No. Mm.
it just really fucking sucks in the long run.
It was like, we're doubling down. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Just hire some artists, bro. How hard is that?
They don't want to pay it; they want free money.
I mean, don't
so,
get
like,
me wrong, AI is useful, but that seems like a real waste of when you could just actually have people that's just drawing stuff that looks good and doesn't have these obvious fuck ups in it.
They're trying to save money.
This is the thing they're doing. This is
Also-
what I'm talking about. So it's been
Yeah.
revealed that not only are they pushing the AI thing, Activision is pushing AI severely within house, but apparently any artist they hire is like contractually obligated to use their art for AI training for the company, and they're forcing
Bruh.
their artists to like use their art to make the AI better. So they're basically saying, "Hey, make the thing that we're going to use to replace you better."
Used to replace
by the
you.
way.
Yeah,
Like,
train it.
train
Train your
your
replacement.
so that we can get rid of you faster. That is genuinely what they're doing apparently as a company, which is crazy.
Jesus Christ, they really just want a money printing process. Like,
Thing is,
pay
AI
as
art
much
can't be
little as
copyrighted,
possible.
from what I understand. But like, if they
Yeah.
if
Shouldn't
they
be able
slap
to
like
be.
a filter on
Should
it,
be able
like
to.
in house and stuff, it becomes like copyrightable bullshit, something like that. But like AI art should
doesn't
not
make
be
any sense.
copyrightable. And I don't think it is, but I'm like, hell no. Ain't no
shouldn't.
way you're copywriting.
It shouldn't
this shit.
be.
Like I love using
because like
Dude, it literally has to
there's
pull
nothing
things
original
from
about AI
others.
art. There's
Like,
nothing original about
I
AI
love
art.
using AI like the generators to make random shit
For dumb
like,
stuff, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
or like I always think of like for a D&D,
making
for a
money,
D&D
like, this
game
is
especially,
shitty as
like, oh, I'm running a
shitty as
D&D
hell.
session with my friends. Let me make profile pictures for these NPCs that might be relatively important, so that they can have like a visual representation that I like of what they're gonna look like. You know, that way they can have that image in their head type shit. You know what I mean? Like I completely get it for that, but like a multi-billion-dollar company using AI art because they just we're gonna eventually get rid of all our artists because we don't need it. You know, we'll just use AI art instead, and we'll hire artists and force them to train the thing that's gonna take their job. That's some genuine dystopian shit. You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah, it very much is.
Like I don't know if y'all remember like from the Willy Wonka one how like his dad got replaced by a fucking tooth. Like his dad worked at a factory where he put the tops on.
But I got replaced by a robot.
He
Yeah,
got replaced by the robot.
Yes.
And then he fucking got a job fixing the robot. I was always like, damn, that's crazy. But we're there. We're there now.
They're officially
technically
there,
in
yeah.
society, and I'm like, damn, that's not good.
It sucks.
We live in a
think-
society.
I think that should cover everything we were going through.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
So there's nothing else that I can think of.
Yeah, 120.
I always think like the AI thing is really interesting because it could be used to better lives, but instead of using it to better lives, it's being used to replace human lives.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
worst.
oh, I can use
the worst.
We can use AI to help do these things. Nah, let's just have them replace entire people
Hell no.
in the workforce.
Have it assist us. Nah.
Yeah, no, not assist. Replace them.
I'm telling you, bro.
Don't even.
It's really crazy because within
the worst.
fiction, lots and lots of separately made from completely different people from completely different walks of life have made like futuristic stuff where it's like, oh, by the way, no AI exists in the future because them shits were banned because bad things happen because of AI.
Bad things happen when you start
it's
doing
always
that.
just something like that, and you're like, that's kind of exaggerated. But you're kind of sitting here like, wait a minute, like
It's not too far off.
We're not too far off.
Wait a minute.
Not too far
Like,
off.
oh yeah, because like it's replacing normal shit like now, but like within less than 5 years, or now currently, I guarantee you the military's got like AI powered fucking missiles that you can launch from like home, and they'll fly themselves around the planet, like just doing whatever they want until they like go get to the target they need to get to. You know, some shit like that.
Here's the problem too. So like, because we live in a capitalistic society,
It's always
specifically
profit,
over here,
yeah.
right? It's always profit. So like, even if we use, because like I was thinking, I'm like, even if AI did better people's lives, right? Like, let's say it like just somehow managed to make a way for like people to just not have to work as much or as often or whatever like that. Doesn't change the fact that we
People
still need
still
like a
need
shit ton of
money,
money to
yeah.
do things, and so it's
Yeah.
like.
I mean, the
No,
thing
you're
is,
just making
that's
it way
also
less
the thing.
reasons for people to be able to do stuff.
Activision's
That
using
sucks.
AI. They're not going to charge less money because, oh, by the way, this is going to be cheaper because an AI.
Oh, yeah, we're
made
using
it.
less work. No.
They're going to charge you exactly the fucking
They're
same.
reducing the
but
cost,
they're
but
not
who's say
getting
keeping the
paying
price the
anybody
same?
to do it. So they're just making more money. You know, but you're
Yeah.
not getting
the
you're not
worst
getting a
case
better
scenario.
quality product, nor are you getting a cheaper quality product, and for a cheaper price. No, you're just getting same money for cheaper quality product. You know, that's
Oh yeah, gotta make money.
all I'm saying.
They learned that from
All
business
I'm
school.
saying, I don't want to say anything actually like crazy because that's like political.
All I'm saying is,
No. I was gonna make a
It'd be a
I was
good
gonna
joke.
make a reference to the fucking Luigi fella, but like I don't want to like that's a whole can of worms.
Yeah, no, that's a whole other thing. That's a little
It's a
too
whole-
recent
it's a
to
whole
make.
can of worms.
Yeah, we're not gonna get that
Anarchy!
one. But that's its own thing.
It is kind of crazy watching like
That-
the gaming
Kinda
world,
crazy.
like how like companies are kind
Yeah.
of falling apart.
Which is also kind of ironic because Activision was created from the very same basis they got rid of from Atari. Now they became the very
It
thing
became the very thing that they
sought to
sought
destroy.
to destroy. Yeah.
They live
Yep.
long enough to see themselves become the villain.
Yep.
But it'd be like that. Chances are, well, I say chances are, because that's kind of what's happening with Platinum. But Platinum's a way smaller
Yeah.
company, right? So like a bunch of the people that like are known for doing really cool stuff
it's-
at Platinum have
That's
left
what happened with BioWare.
and have started Clover Studios.
what happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
BioWare,
BioWare for sure.
I
BioWare's
was-
nowhere.
I was watching my
made
cousin
other
playing
games.
No,
Vanguard.
Rocksteady! Freaking
I was
Suicide
watching my
Squad!
cousin playing Vanguard.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad. Yeah. I was watching my cousin playing not Suicide Squad, Vanguard, and I was really like, damn, the combat is so nice. Actually, I actually do like how the combat works for this game. The moment they started talking, I was like, oh, ew, holy shit, shut the fuck up. Who wrote this? Like, what is this like dialogue? Actually, like it feels like I'm walking down the street of like California, not this fantastical world. And I was thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. And then I did like looked it up and like, yeah, the last writer they had at BioWare that worked on Dragon Age Inquisition left before Veilguard was even like finished, apparently. So like nobody from the original games even works there anymore. And you gotta think of, you know, the whole, you know, if a boat gets all the planks replaced, how long before that boat just ain't the same boat anymore, you know? And I feel like with a lot of these companies, it's like, damn, like all the people that made a difference and did like had that creative drive left again to go start their own thing, or they've retired. And now the people left are, I don't know, like there's a lot of people that are in here who are just yes men. I feel like the gaming sphere has become a lot of yes men.
I never think that they're yes men. I just think that they're not the same people, and so it's hard to present
a similar product.
Something that's a
hard
similar
to be
product that's
cohesive
not
when a
just
completely
genuinely
different
not
group of people.
Yeah,
the same
definitely,
people.
especially if it was a franchise and a company is known
I
for
mean,
this.
you can look at the
actually
Saints Row game that
spent
came out a
time.
few years ago. That's an example.
Oh yeah,
of the
Volition.
exact same
Oh
thing.
yeah, there's a perfect
Volition's
exact
example.
same
death.
thing.
Yeah, the death
Like,
of Volition.
No,
Yeah.
no one is
Nobody
here.
that made
no
even,
one has
even
made
Saints Row
those
the Third,
games
a
are
game
there.
that I know a ton of people that liked Saints Row did not like that much. Was like not even people that made that game were left, because even like that the people that worked for that left. So it's like, dang, like this is just a whole different group.
Trying to do the same thing, but like failing. Because Veilguard, I
Badly.
wouldn't say is
Veilguard
like,
isn't a
fail,
full
right?
failure, but the thing is,
It's not a fail,
one
but
of
you
those
cannot
things-
compare it to
failure.
Dragon Age.
It's very
It's just-
different.
you cannot compare it to
Saints
Origins.
Row is
Yeah,
like-
Saints Row's a failure.
yeah.
I think Veilguard
Well, here's
fails
the
in the
biggest
fact
problem.
that I think Dragon Age's dialogue was always it felt very fitting to like the area where it was, and it handled
Yeah,
topics that
the
were
areas.
modern very well. Like were like legit in Inquisition. There's a whole thing about like your character being gay and like the other characters being gay and stuff like that. Like there's a whole lot of very modern things that they injected into it that they did well. Whereas in Veilguard, the part where like the actual scene where your character comes out as non-binary, whatever it is, to their parents, feels like it was written by someone who's never interacted with people a day in their
Yeah, it's
life.
Tosh.
It
Yeah.
does not feel like you've interacted with anyone ever.
Okay,
And
I'm
it's
gonna be
horrible
honest.
because I saw that and then I see a bunch of other dialogue, and that's not an example of the whole game. That is an example of that scene.
No, that's
you
just
know what I
Tosh.
mean? And that's
That's
just
just Tosh,
yeah.
yeah.
and
It's
I
just
get
Tosh.
it, but it's the
it's
way their
weird.
parents react as well, and the way everything is presented is very like.
It plays out.
I was
yeah,
like,
it's a
this
little
feels
weird.
like something that I'd see in like a modern sitcom, not something that I would expect from, I don't know, people that are supposed to be in a fantastical world. You know,
high fantasy
Admittedly,
world.
that was one of my biggest gripes with dealing with Tosh's storyline, is that there's like parts of it where I'm like, this is actually kind of interesting, and like the way you're trying to talk about this it's a good idea that you're
but they're
trying
just
to
doing
talk
it in the
about
worst possible
But
way.
like, it's just not. Yeah, like her character is so weird to have talk about this, because some of the way she reacts to other things in the world makes no sense. Like, for a perfect example, like, so Tosh has this whole thing about being like non-binary, right? Which is fair, right? You don't want to be labeled as one thing or another. But like, throughout the game, she constantly labels people different things without them ever saying anything. Like, Emmerich is one of the ones. He's like a necromancer, right? He's one of the main ones that gets like she has beef with. And yes, the idea of her, like, she finally gets to the point where like she's like, look, having dead things move creeps me out. And like, that's fine, right? But there's a huge part of it where she's like calling him like a skull fucker and all this other crap, like throughout the whole like situations where I'm like, you're making a lot of assumptions
for somebody that is
for
the way
someone
you
that
are.
doesn't like to be
Being
assumed.
pumped.
Yeah.
It's like pot calling the kettle black type of deal.
Exactly. And one of the things with Emmerich's deal is that's actually really cool. Is the idea is like the reason why he's a necromancer is because he genuinely has a fear of death. And not in the sense of like everyone has like a fear of their own mortality. He's like,
I have a
bro,
phobia of death.
like there's he's like there's like being afraid of dying and then being afraid of death. Like, it's like way worse. And I'm like, fair enough.
Puss in Boots scenario.
Yeah. Yes. Actually.
Oh yeah.
But like
But like that,
I was
what I'm
looking
saying
at
is,
it and going through it, and it's like so
like
weird,
the writers they hired to replace the people that left, like they thought what they were writing, I guarantee you the people who wrote that thought they were writing like the hottest shit. They wrote that thinking, oh yeah,
Oh.
this is like the hottest shit, this is so good, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure. Because like one of the number one things that they push is like one of the lead writers is I believe she's
Yeah.
trans or non-binary.
Not
One of the two.
binary.
That's
Yeah.
not to like to jump. I just don't remember which
Yeah.
one, right? And she said that she based a lot of like Tasha's writing on her own story, right? But I'm like, there's no way you acted.
There's no way you
like
acted
this,
like if you
right?
did, then you need to take a look.
If you
step
did
back and look
actually
at
like
yourself
this,
real
you're a
quick.
And it's
cunt.
like, yeah, like it's like Tasha's really. like she's still one of my favorite characters in there because of how she does act. Like,
but it is kind of counterintuitive that somebody
but it's
who has this idea of please don't label me as something, absolutely just
absolutely does that to like almost
which
everyone
I guess could
else
be like a development of the
anytime.
character, but at the same time you also have to like look at how it. I don't know, like when I listening to them speak about things, like there was the scene where she's talking about being non-binary, and then the parent responds with like, "Well, there's this thing in our culture of like these people who view themselves as not woman or man," and then the response of Tosh is just like, "No, I'm not." Immediately getting mad, and I'm like, "Hey, I get this might be difficult, but they were trying to relate to something potentially that would like help you explain."
Like they tried to understand it a little bit
instead
better.
of you coming off and saying, "Oh, that's not exactly how I feel," but it's more like this. You just shot down this thing, and like I get it's very important, but like goddamn, like you can do writing better. Like you can genuinely have better writing for something like that. Like honestly,
for something like that. One of my other gripes is that like and this is gonna sound really weird, but like it's a good way of discussing the topic, right? So there is not a single person that actually disagrees with the idea of Tosh being
no,
and I'm like, and genuinely,
nobody you meet is
it's
like
the fact that there's
hateful.
no one
you meet is hateful to them in any way. Like, I don't get to say.
Which seems reductive, honestly, because like, you're supposed to have adversity to this type of story writing.
No, but because the idea is not to have like a voice for that person, right?
But mostly just
you hate whatever.
Like, the reason,
but to have the discussion is
the
important.
reason the reason that he's like the Tasha's so scared to talk to their parents. Might be because of like they might face like hatred or some kind of like ill will, but the parents react in a way of like trying to understand, and everyone doesn't really seem to have any issue with it. Like everyone just seems to be like, whatever, do whatever you want. So like as much as it's clearly this is an issue that you're facing internally, them in no way being shown to like somebody going, what are you talking about? Not binary.
To actually
have to see
like
he or she choose one. Not even that is like okay,
like a thing. Like, no one does that at any point. And I'm like, okay.
I've also noticed the thing about that game is, like, no one really ever disagrees with your character. I have noticed that in the writing. Like, they're just on board with you a lot in that game. Even if you're kind of, like... That game doesn't let you be evil, though, to be totally fair. Like, even the bad choices...
No, it does. I went through...
Like...
It's... Okay, so, admittedly, what I can explain about this is... Because, like, as I played it... The number one thing people are like, you can't be a dick in that game. You can be a dick. You can't be a dick to your teammates. Because the whole idea is that your teammates are like a found family. Like they wrote it like that.
But there's people that treat their family like shit. Which is like, if you're going to be an
asshole, there are.
Like, it's really interesting because like your character is literally a piece of shit to everyone else, but they're godly and saintly to their friends always. Kind of falls flat on me because I'm like, if someone's a piece of shit, like genuinely a piece of shit, they're still going to be slightly pieces of shit to their friends and people they care about.
Like, the worst you could be in that game is, like, you're a piece of shit, but if they know you, if your friends are cool,
you're cool with your friends,
cool with
you're
them,
not a piece of shit,
you're not a piece of shit. That's just, like, you're a hard ass with a hard
People want to be, like a piece of shit. That's the thing. People want to be a piece of shit in games.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say that people don't want to.
It's role-playing,
but
the idea.
There's a difference, right? That's not inherently, like, bad. I will say that it's not inherently a bad thing, for the idea that you can't be a piece of shit, like, you don't really want to be a piece of shit to your friends, right? It's like, now granted, I find it funny because like a lot of people do this because some people, like us, for instance, have friendships where they're like, we are pieces of shit to each other, but that's just how we are to each other. Like, we enjoy each other's company that much.
Yes.
Some people just aren't like that.
I get that.
Genuinely being nice to each other is like something that...
but even then, like okay, like I'll be honest, we are pieces of shit to each other in the sense that we like to get each other angry and like like tease each other.
Yeah, no, we're just doing shitty things.
But I'm not gonna be like, Davon, you're fucking like stupid, you're a retard, I fucking hate you, and mean like I'm not gonna fucking degrade and belittle like my friends in like an actual serious way. I think like
my favorite interaction is with Wade. Every single time I see him, it's just fuck you,
dude. It pisses
you. All right.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off when people get.
And my personal favorite interaction is usually with Leon here when he.
And then Wade will be like, "Why'd you call me a bitch? Why'd you do that?" And it's like, bro, he called everybody a bitch. It's everybody. He called literally everybody.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite interaction, by the way?
Well, my favorite reaction with you, especially when you just join in a conversation, you don't know what the fuck's going on, and I just say the quote from Big Lebowski all the time.
I'm like, okay.
Life
does not stop and start at your convenience, you miserable piece of shit.
And I was like, okay.
He does do that a lot to you specifically.
I haven't heard it recently.
It's been a minute.
No,
No,
I mean you
Last
haven't
time
been
he said it, I
slacking.
think he
So.
said it to
Sure,
He
yeah.
Who Should Not Be Named.
probably.
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
But
We should
Another
probably-
fun one
it's
is
just it's one of those games that's just kind of interesting.
another
Like,
fun one
but,
was
like,
when
I get what you mean.
I do it with whoever I'm trying to fight in a fighting game. I literally come at them with like guns and everything. Like, you a bitch, get the fuck on here.
Guns drawn. Hey yo, you, that bitch over there, get on.
When you see a fucking,
Every single time I want to fight you, Monty.
When you
I say that.
you see a character that's 3 stacks on fucking Smash and
Tends to
nobody
work,
else
too.
is.
It does, yes.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
Those-
getting you.
that
Come
right
here.
there, that's true toxic behavior right there. That's some jackass. shit.
Motherfucker got 3 lives.
Why you fire me? It's all fun and games until you realize you're the one with the free stock, and it's like, oh man.
And 9 times out of 10, I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked in general because it just like, I don't play it as often as Monty does, but or whoever else I fought in. But still, this is fun to do.
It's true. Speaking of which, there's some things I definitely need to call you out on. You haven't played Duelist of Eden. Those two chuckle fucks over there, they played. That was fun. You need to get caught in that.
Dude is
Duelist of Eden?
downloaded. I'm just waiting.
Is that
for
the one
you
that we
to
played the other day?
Say hey.
Not the other day, but like we did
Oh,
stream it
okay,
one
okay,
time and
yeah,
it was
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
I don't think
It was
I've played
the
it.
Mega Man Battle Network style one that we were fighting. Yeah, that
I
one.
I don't think I touched that game.
No, it's not
Take
down.
it
I
on.
need to download it because I had
Ah,
it
look at
installed
him.
for a moment.
Look at him.
Fucking out. Look at him fucking out.
I had it downloaded for some time. I'm like, okay, I guess we're never gonna play it, and no one's saying anything about it now.
That thing does not take up a lot of space and you know it.
Well, this was also
Had to
during the
go.
time that I had no storage. I have storage now,
Fair.
so
Fine.
it will be downloaded again. I had to move things over and uninstall, so on and so forth.
Alright, we'll run a fade in that another time.
All right.
But I mean, we jumped all over the place. Obviously, we're still having fun. We're enjoying ourselves. It's been a fun year, and hopefully, it'll be a
Another
fun next year.
2025, even year. You know, nice
Yes.
5s. I love 5s. I love intervals of 5. Favorite interval.
Yeah, that'll be neat.
2025 is gonna be nice. Hopefully, we get some fun games. We're gonna get some fun stuff. We're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna watch some fun movies. We're gonna have more fun.
Fun.
get to
In general,
experience
is the
more.
idea. Fun.
For fun, I'm just not gonna try to think too much on it. It's gonna be the year I turn the 3-0.
Hey, nice.
Mm.
I know it's a sad time, but hey, man.
Which you guys are shortly behind me.
No, it's not even a sad time. It's just
It's not a sad
it's
time.
time to enter.
Wait, I have a
Netflix,
question.
enjoy
Wait,
yourself.
no, that's actually Are you the oldest one?
Of everyone
No, it's
here,
Danny's.
yes.
Danny's the oldest.
Danny's the oldest.
Danny's like 32.
Yeah, but everyone here, yes, I'm the oldest one.
Yeah,
See? Yeah.
Danny's the oldest one out of all of
Yeah,
us.
Danny's my cousin's age. Danny's an interesting fellow.
Technically speaking, Daquan's the oldest, but Daquan's not.
Technically, yeah, but he's like
Yeah.
not really like games with us very often. Only like a few here and there.
Mhm.
He wants
Fortnite.
to play the one game.
Fortnite.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Good old Fortnite. But it's getting late. The podcast has reached a decent
We will
time,
have updates with
and
you guys
it's
on
time
Game
for
of the
me.
Year. I'm more excited
Yeah,
for the
we're
fight
gonna
of
come
worst
back
game
with
of
it.
the
We got a
year. We
list
have like
together.
some really bad games this year.
We have some really
Oh,
bad ones on the list. That I think we'll fight more so what's considered worse. But then again, I think Concord still might take a crown.
I don't know, man. We've done some fighting on those best ones too.
I know, but Concord lasted 2 weeks and you can't even play it anymore.
That's true. That one might be kind of easy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but, I mean, the thing is, yeah, it failed the fastest, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's like the worst letdown. I'm not gonna lie. I still think.
Damn,
It's
I
also
miss Concord though.
I think Suicide Squad.
You didn't even
I
touch
think
it.
Suicide Squad, Death of the Justice League, is a worse game overall than Concord was. I think
I don't know, because it does look at least semi fun to play.
Amani-
It's just the story just feels like a slap
Amani,
in the face.
it's even like the actual gameplay, man. Like it's how I talked and complain about doing the same thing for 15 hours. That's a game where you're doing the same
yeah.
thing for 47 hours straight.
And you know what? I'll give it this.
And also, you get
Suicide
shit
Squad this.
characters.
At least it's, I mean, sort of. At least at least Suicide Squad is actually nice to look at. Not as
Like,
nice
none
as
of-
obviously.
I mean,
Batman,
sure.
right?
I'll
But
give you the
not what
character
we're
designs
talking
aren't as
about.
great, but like here, like
At least
mechanically
nice to look
speaking,
at.
every single one of the characters in Suicide Squad are the exact
they're, like,
same
basically
characters.
Plays the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
All
They're
those
You
just
shoot,
the
you
same
fly,
thing.
you
Like
shoot. Yeah.
they gave us the worst possible DLC characters because like what the fucks? Who the fuck are these people?
Joker,
And then they give
Mrs.
us Deathstroke
Freeze.
as the final
Deadshot's
one
daughter.
right before the game's gonna get shut off.
Well, it's support ending. They're
You
gonna
know,
go
support
offline.
ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the servers are gonna be dead.
I do kind of want to play Deathstroke. We did get that game for
Who?
free though. Basically
Yeah,
free.
but you still have to pay for Deathstroke. That's the problem.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true.
Mm.
It's like the only one I want to even play too. That's
They
the
saved his
crazy
ass
part.
for last.
Well, I'm glad you might be interested in Deadshot's
Bro, them
daughter.
bringing in-
She's essentially.
No, that's true. I
Deathshot's
would
daughter
probably
actually
play
was like,
Deathshot's
what,
daughter,
but I'm
it's a
not
little
gonna lie,
weird.
man. Them bringing in the Joker was probably the dumbest decision I've ever seen. Like,
the Joker.
Oh, that was the worst
that's-
one.
The whole,
That was
That was
absolutely
the worst
weird.
one.
Like, why would he ever be in the Suicide Squad? Like,
Well, because what got me the most about it is like at the ending, they made it a spoilers for it, but they made it a
yeah,
multiverse
he's from like
game.
another universe.
Yeah,
And
because
I
it's
was
not the
like-
Joker from the Arkham
And
series.
so they started grabbing people from like different universes, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to see other villains from the. Just grab the villains, like I want to see Bane. Can I play Bane? That'd be nice.
Can I play Mr. Freeze, not Mrs. Freeze? Can
I
I,
want to play Mr. Freeze. He's cool.
Yeah,
Like,
I want Mr. Freeze, not
Or Captain
Mrs.
Cold.
Freeze.
It could just be Captain
They
Cold.
could have brought
Captain
in-
Cold
just
would've been
brought in
cool, yeah.
Captain Cold. It would have been actually kind of sick.
Call it a day. Because I can understand why you wouldn't want to use Mr. Freeze, right? Mr. Freeze is like, yeah, he's a tragic character. He kind of loses a bit of himself if you make him like straight up, like all bad guy on the Suicide Squad. But Captain Cold's doesn't give a fuck.
yeah, but if
Put
you
him
literally
on.
put a bomb in his neck and say, "We'll fucking kill your wife and you because your wife will die without your fucking help." By the way, he'll fucking do anything.
Yeah,
He'll do
Mr. Freeze
literally
would do it.
anything.
Yeah, he'll do it.
He'll do it. Yeah,
He'll
he
do
would
it.
do it.
They could literally, under the
That's fair.
context of he doesn't even have a bomb in his head. We have his wife and we're keeping her alive. If he doesn't do what we say, we instantly
Yeah,
kill
that's
her.
enough.
That's
honestly
enough.
We
That's
just-
enough
yeah.
for Freeze to
That's
be
enough
like,
for
"Fine,
him.
I'll do
That would be
anything
enough for him
you, whatever
alone.
you want."
Whatever you need. I thought we were gonna like Talon or somebody,
No, we
probably
we
not
get
Roz, but you know,
yeah,
some
not Roz. Talon would be cool.
Fucking Firefly would have been insane.
Firefly, Heatwave would have
Firefly
been
would have
cool.
been really cool, especially for that game. The way it plays, Firefly would have made so much sense. But
Anyways.
whatever.
Clayface would have been fun
Anyways.
to have.
But yeah, we're bringing
let's
this one
bring
to a
this
close.
to an
Hey, yeah, the outro thing that I usually do. So we're on Twitter, well, the app formerly known as Twitter, Blue Skies, and Threads, Paper Play Action or Paper underscore Action. You can just look up both. You'll find it. That's how you find us there. We're also on Twitch where we be streaming things. We haven't streamed something in a little bit, but we got stuff planned for that, like Dead Space
Amani's
and
next.
Vanisher.
Amani's
and,
next for the on the list. on
Shadows
that
of the
one.
Dam and a bunch of other stuff that we have to be playing. We're probably gonna actually that Duels of Eden thing that me and Leon was talking about might stream that because we need a better stream for that one. That's gonna be fun.
We need to
See
stream
him.
Dokapon still.
We will stream
That is
Dokapon.
Ooh, that'd be
something we gotta
nice.
We are gonna stream Dokapon. That's gonna happen.
That's gonna be a fun
There's no
session.
way
We need to
don't.
stream Marvel Rivals just one day.
Stream Marvel Rivals.
We should have been streaming that
Oh,
the whole
Spider-Man.
time, and for some reason we haven't been. But we should be, and that'll be on that twitch.tv/Paper Play Action. We'll be there.
I'll try my hardest.
Do
We'll be
everything-
playing a
we do
lot of
everything
stuff.
we can. You can tell those were bad.
We try. With that, we're also gonna be.
Bitch ass Spider Man.
I don't know what you got against Spider. We're not getting in this conversation right now. But yeah, you can find us over there. Do stuff. If you have questions for us, things of that nature, you can hit us up at paperplayaction@gmail.com. You can answer that stuff there. And first and foremost, and the main thing that you should do more than anything else is spread the love. Tell people about the show. Exactly, do that. Tell people about the show. It's fun times there, and allow people to know about the things you like, so that the things you like can get spread to other people, and then you have more people to talk about, and then we get to talk to you guys about it
And
because we
enjoy
get to
more
expand and do other
shenanigans.
things with it. Exactly, shenanigans is the vibe. Yeah. So that should pretty much do it. So, without any more, we will bring this all to a close.
Good
We will see
night.
you all later.
Have a good one.
Jesus.
Good night.
Peace.
Bye. That was my throat. Sorry.
Stay.